You're listening to Fatespinner, a Witcher TTRPG actual play by Hallowed Haven Studios. Previously on Fatespinner. After our heroes stopped at a small town along the route to the capital for rest and mutton, Rennen and Vellis hashed out their bad blood in the morning while Hazel continued to sleep in. As Hazel arose, he was greeted once more by the specter's jeering, only to be tempted with the realization that Ákisdottir never knew magic in their time together. Knowing now that a deal had been struck to assure Hazel had a means to find her, the man-at-arms demanded to know what she had given up in return. Meanwhile, as Rennen and Vellis split ways, the spectre took turns poking and casting shame upon Rennen's justification for Bannockburn, while haunting Vellis with visions of his father in the same breath. As Rennen and Hazel met up and made preparations to leave with Vellis, the group discovered Rúna's complete absence from the tavern and town. Determined to get closer, the group set off on carriage after a dismal negotiation for the Witcher's services. On the trip, the group is ambushed by bandits from the local farmlands, and after a brutal display from the Witcher, with Vellis holding his own and Hazel flourishing menacingly at the bandits, the group traveled further north, only for Hazel to be pulled away by the sight of a familiar body hanging from the tree lines. And as he investigated, the trap was sprung by none other than the necromancer, who proceeded to break Hazel's only magical means of locating Ákisdottir. After being pulled free, the group noticed the strange changes happening in Srana, and at the same time, the specter revealed itself once more, this time to all three of the present heroes, imploring a deal to be struck, lest doom truly find a desperate and tempted Hazel.
Hi, I'm Overthinker. I'll be playing Vellis Vhal, the human merchant.
Hi, I'm Bloodied Porcelain, and I'm playing Rúna Ákisdottir, the half-elven Crow Clan druid, and our pronouns are she, her.
Hi, I'm Stabby, and I'll be playing Hazel Renfield, he, him, the human man-in-arms, and I am also he, him.
Hi, I'm Vironz. I play Rennen Cigon of Etolia. His pronouns are he, him. My pronouns are they, he.
And hello, everyone. I'm Grizz, and welcome back to Fatespinner, where we take another dip down to the continent in the kingdom of Cadwin with these wonderful characters and these four amazing players. Good evening, players.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. Things were a little spicy when we last left off, but I am one who revels and just kind of leaving people hanging to go deal with something else. So we are going to start by going back in time a little bit to
Hang
about
on.
3 days before. What's up?
You got to keep that voice, right? That's your session voice now. Okay.
Yes,
just checking.
fellas. No, just real quick. I need to roll to see if rocks fall from the sky. And they do. Now, we're going to go back a few days to the evening before our three gentlemen left. Runa.
Yes.
Glimmer knows a lot of things about you, and for the most part has never woken you up unless it's always been an emergency.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel, and he also doesn't like being inside for that point, but you feel the light tugging of one of your sleeves as you're lying there sleeping in the bed in Leda.
I'm a light sleeper. After a lifetime of being conditioned to survive not only in the wild, but survive people who are not always the kindest. So the second he tugs at me, my eyes are open. What?
He kind of gives like a low grumble and hops a little bit and like flaps his wings like, we gotta go.
All right. And she'll roll out of bed. It's still dark. And she's like grabbing her things.
Did you take B-Speech or anything like that? What did you take that allows you to talk? I didn't hear you.
I didn't take B-Speech. He's just my familiar, which means that he is friendly to me, and we have we can communicate, but not like with words. Does that make sense?
Okay, then I'm going to say what he's saying, and it's through gestures, so I don't keep on talking about him hopping around. We're just going to smooth this out a bit. But he's insinuating, like, we got to go outside. There's something wrong.
Okay. I am grabbing my things and or grabbing my staff and heading out.
Yeah. He hops on top of your shoulder, and as you head out, you leave. You are just kind of preternaturally quiet. You kind of like go down the stairs, make your way through the main lobby area. The innkeeper is no longer there, probably went to sleep. You can see Rennen probably lined some chairs together and is sleeping on them. Looks comfortable, but as you go outside, there is a thick fog kind of just filling the town. It's like maybe 3 o'clock in the morning. And you can feel a Glimmer's like talons kind of like, or claws kind of like tap you on the shoulder a little bit. It's like, this isn't right. There's something off, like way off over there. And he's like pointing with his beak. It's really far away, but it's giving me chills. It's giving everybody chills.
Is there like a check of some sort I can make to try and figure out what's going on?
Roll me. There's not because of the way this fucking shit is built.
I have a Lord Keeper, which is a stand-in for a bunch of things. So worst case, that's what I would roll. Okay.
So what is your modifier for resist magic?
My total.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my resist magic modifier is a 6, but that's on top of my 10 in intelligence or will. Sorry.
Cool. So you're going to just roll a d10 and add that 16 to it because there's not a sense magic.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll resist magic then. 20, which is not great,
but it's fine. The fog that's being put off, you can sense obviously isn't like completely natural. It's just like something went down a little while ago, and that's what he's sensing. But this is just kind of the fog is kind of like the sound wave, if you will, of the magic pushing everything away for a while. And you can sense it off in the direction it's leading north, kind of like northwest a bit. But it's pretty far away.
She will look up at him on her shoulder. Whatever caused this is already gone. We can go have a look, but we're going to have to leave the others behind.
Well, I could probably find them real quick. I just don't like the way this looks.
You
It
go.
woke me up.
Go and I'll follow. Basically, she's going to have him fly ahead, and she will basically be tracking after him.
Do you want a horse?
I don't think anyone's awake for me to go buy in a horse right now.
Can lead it back afterwards.
Fuck it. She's going to go steal somebody's horse.
Yeah. Not too nearby. There's a old chestnut kind of like tied off. He kind of like looks at the two of you like, hey, good evening.
She does have that thing where she has like natural attunement to beasts or whatever. So
it
he's
should
just
be fine. Yeah, he's just like a little early in the morning. Okay, as you like climb on his back.
Yep,
like, okay,
bareback. She's not even bothered with a saddle.
All right. As you head off to the north, you can see Glimmer flying off. He stays like about 20 feet above you and ahead of you, so you can have a clear view where he is up in the fog. And you just ride off into this fog, and it just kind of like sits on your skin. And you can tell like the horse, like even as it's like running, he's getting a little cold too. It's like you're running through an active snowfield. But you're just running through the wheat, and you're going and you're going, and you ride for about like an hour or more, and you fully leave Leda full on behind you. And as you're going, you can see there is a large wooden thicket off in the distance.
Large wooden what? Sorry, my
thicket.
Thicket. Okay.
Yeah. I'll get some water.
That wasn't you. That was my headset decided it was going to choose that moment to disconnect and reconnect. So I missed like a word.
Thicket. All right. No, you. I don't hit my T's very well. Yeah, it's a large wooden thicket off in the distance, and you can see the fog actually has more or less thinned and is almost completely gone, and it's just surrounding the thicket.
Now that I'm closer, can I tell what's happening?
Not immediately, no. Whatever happened in the thicket.
That makes me uncomfortable.
Hello, everyone. I'm the storyteller.
It makes me the player uncomfortable. I gotta look at what I have for magic. Hold on, I have so much stuff.
Wrestling Jimmy since 2025. Fatespinner.
I would like to take a moment to cast Sharpen Senses on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Just to give myself a little bump.
Yep. And you suffer the MIB memory stick
I fumbled,
condition.
so I guess not.
Oh, all right.
I don't remember what happens when you fumble on a magic roll. Nothing good, though.
We'll say for the moment, it's like you have tinnitus for a second, and as you realize it didn't land, like, yeah, we'll say, I don't have that chart in front of me, but I think that's like, But for right now, I'll say it's just like tee, like the loud tinnitus, and you're like, no, nope. Glimmer's like, oh, hey, what's up?
All right. Whatever happened is apparently made other magic a little touchy. So I guess we're going in without for now.
Will you be okay?
I'll be all right. Might need you to be my ears for a few moments.
Always. Puffs up.
She will have him come down under her shoulder, and then she's going to go into the fog slowly. She's leaving the horse outside the fog, into the thicket. I mean, sorry.
Yeah, cool. The fog is gone as you go in. And as you enter the thicket, it's tightly wooded along the outside, but like many thickets, as you go deeper into it, the forest gets older and everything starts to open up a little bit as you're just walking through very, very old trees. And the boughs and canopies over your head are kind of like tied together way up high, but there's still little bits of light coming through from the moon that's been waxing for the past while. And you can see like the light is pouring through, and you can kind of clearly see through everything. You get a little deeper in. Roll me an awareness check.
Okay. 26. Hi, I'm a druid.
Hi, yeah. I need that +2.
You know what? The +2. It's mostly because it gives you night vision and scent tracking, so which are stuff that because she's not an animal, she's not necessarily amazing at.
Yeah, but doing all right. You take a good sniff and yeah, I sense something. Even with the dim light of the moonlight, you do clearly make out as you step a little bit deeper in a clearing that has been used as a campsite. You can see old remnants of a tattered tent. The fire is still warm, burning embers. It's fairly large. As you can see, there's like old pegs stuck in the ground, evidence of several horse prints and stuff like that. What seem to be wagon wheels that have gone off farther northwest into the woods and away. Dozens of footprints. And there are way above the fire itself, like hanging from a bough. You can see like a bundle of herbs kind of dangling from it, kind of just like swaying in the wind above the fire, faintly burning just because of like the proximity. So you can tell it was meant to give like a nice like aroma around the camp as it was slowly burning itself, like a homemade swinging incense above it. Mm-hmm. The 26. You look at some of the old tattered tents and stuff like that. Some of them were just left there because they didn't need them anymore. It just wasn't worth taking them. You do see some familiar patterns in the fabric and stuff like that. Some of it is just like faintly elven, but really, really worn.
Okay. Can I tell how long ago this was a camp? I mean, obviously there's the herbs and there's like the fire, but like you said, it looks like it's been sitting here for a little while. Like how long are we talking?
They were probably camping here for a couple of weeks.
Okay. And so it seems like they left sometime in the last 24 hours because the fire's still going.
Correct.
All right.
The vast majority of them left, but something did happen here within the last hour.
Okay. Is there a check I could make to like poke around and see if there's anything that would tell me what the fuck happened?
Sure. Go ahead and make me. Where the hell is it? Deduction.
Of course it's deduction. I'm not great at this. Here we go. 19. Actually, apparently I am pretty good because I'm rolling well.
Yeah.
That's a 10. That's a 9 on the dice. So
Do. As you're looking around, and this is also on top of the awareness check, the camp is very, very old. A lot of the footprints you're seeing, some of them are old and kind of like pressed down over and over and over again. So there's kind of traffic that went through here, but even more of those footprints are very, very new. Like whoever was here left after a while, and then a whole new group of people suddenly arrived. And as you're looking around, there are no new footprints leading here. They're only going away.
So it's
think about it this way. It's like 20 people dropped here and walked away.
That's weird. Are they all going in the same direction?
They are going in the direction of the old wagon wheel marks that you noticed earlier. Those wagon wheel marks were probably made there 4 or 5 days ago, but these tracks were made within the last well, you were riding for an hour, so they were made within the last 2 hours.
Okay, so somebody is being followed, probably by somebody with teleportation. That doesn't bode well. At least it seems like it might be teleportation, considering that there's no footsteps coming in. If there's nothing else here that I can see or that seems interesting, I will mount up. I will leave the thicket, mount up, and follow the fucking wagon wheels.
Mm-hmm.
Moving at a quick clip.
Well, as you're mounting up, before you go anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah. Glimmer, as you're getting ready to get back on the horse, Glimmer's like claws like go into your shoulders, like, where are we going?
Following the tracks.
But no, this isn't right.
Do you see something I don't?
I see wisps. Like, and that the eye that has like the pale marking underneath it, and kind of like it's kind of like he's like tilting his head, like looking around, doing that head cock thing. It's like after images of people moving.
I have nature sight. Let's see if that works, because it lets me see things that aren't natural. 29. That's much better. It allows me to see creatures that are not natural to this realm. It can see monsters within 50 meters, even through obstacles.
Oh. I hate doing this on stream. Do you have a full description of that spell?
That is the full description.
Cool.
That I literally just copy pasted straight from the book. That's it.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Do I have how okay.
I technically have something that would let me literally look at the past, but it would take time and stuff I don't have. So,
Right.
Essence of Wraith isn't something you just casually stumble across, so.
No. Do I Hey everybody, how you doing this evening? I have to look up a very specific wording to make sure this is right. Hmm. Okay, it's going to be a weird halfway point because I don't know how to count this. We are going to say that with that, because you did get a 29, Creatures that are not natural to this realm.
Based on it's a druid invocation, so my assumption is that it basically means if it doesn't occur naturally, like, you know, as part of like nature in the woods and whatever, probably not natural. That's how I would read it, but that's me.
Yeah, but I'm also reading it as like things not from this realm, as in the continent itself. So, yeah. But I'm going to count this kind of like a bug. You do see, as you're looking around, the faint outlines of about 30 or more people that kind of seem to be imprinted on this area. They're not, you don't see people in them. They're not like actually standing there. It's not like this weird spectral thing. It's like they got blasted in and this frame got left behind and it's just frozen in time.
Huh.
Something yanked people into this realm, and that is the shape of them after they got the yank.
Weird. Okay.
But it is very spectral and ghost-like. You've seen spirits before. You've seen ghosts. It's like someone like stamped the inside of the ghost and left their wispy parts on the outside, and you realize that's what Glimmer is talking about.
Well, fuck, that's not good. They didn't teleport. They were brought here from another world, I guess. She's talking to Glimmer, by the way.
Yeah, well, no, Glimmer's, no, you're good. Glimmer is just like, I can't help but think that's a bad thing.
Well, it certainly seems bad. Shall we follow them now?
Should we follow them? I don't see any family members around either. Yeah, and you do look around, and you do not see any corvids.
I think she gives a little shudder at that, because corvids are fucking everywhere. So for there to not be any is not good.
I just don't. I'm getting. He's like bouncing on your shoulder. But it's important and we should see, but maybe just follow for a better idea of where they're going and maybe keep it and maybe get back to the. I'd like a Witcher. A Witcher seems good.
So you want me to go back and find the fuck ups?
I want to see where this goes a bit, and maybe they have a direction.
We're going to follow, get some information, and then we'll go back.
Okay.
I wasn't intending to fight anything, most likely.
I believe you.
She's really not a fighter. She has a few spells that are offensive in nature, but she's not a fighter. That's not her thing. Her thing is knowing things that other people don't know.
No, it's very much just like, no, I got you. Of course, no, yeah, we're totally not going to fight anything. But like at the same time, let's make sure we don't.
She's going to go find the horse and follow the tracks.
Yeah, you hop on the horse. Do you want to name the horse?
What does the horse look like?
At
least give me a color and age range, and if it's a boy or a girl.
It is an old chestnut mare. Kind of scrawny, definitely just like a good old travel horse to go at slow paces. Isn't going to get you anywhere, but sturdy. You know, it's like I could run for miles. I got you, but you know, still very like, hey, don't you worry, I could run for miles.
Okay. She's going to name her Soker, which means stable. Basically, it's a steady for a steady horse.
That's a pretty cool name. I appreciate that. All right.
Going
towards danger. Yeah, hop on the horse. Glimmer's like, okay, I'm sure it's a totally normal thing. And as you go off, you make pretty good time. As you're going, the tracks kind of remain the same. Almost in like, you would pick up on this. You have that 29. You would pick up on this. They're not moving like, they're moving in a very like snake-like crisscrossy pattern, like they don't want to be noticed. But these are wide open plains, but they're tall enough to probably, if you were crouching low in the grass, they would hide your head no matter what height you are. But if you're like standing upright, someone would probably see you from a good distance. But they're moving low to the ground and moving on like a snake-like pattern as they're going through. And you follow this path for maybe another hour, going through plains, hills. You kind of go through another thicket. And as you're going through, they do seem to be heading in a very particular direction. How knowledgeable is Runa of the North?
It depends on the part of the North, I would assume.
Caedmon.
Reasonably, that's where she's been most of the time that she's been on the continent. She's been here for several months.
Cool.
And even had a guide in the beginning, so she had somebody to give her information.
Given the direction that they're going in, because you kind of went northwest, they are heading straight to like a river crossing of the Lexilla River, which the river crossing that they're taking would allow them to cross and have a pretty easy road up to High Rock, the capital of Caedmon.
Okay, so they're clearly trying not to be noticed. How many roughly do I think there are? Like more than 5, less than 5, but
that would be another deduction check.
Okay.
Sorry.
Not like a tracking or wilderness survival check to make out prints.
I'll give you a wilderness survival.
Oh, okay. Thank God. Okay.
Come on, man.
That's one of the things my lore keeper skill covers. So.
Gotcha.
29. Runa is nothing if not fucking consistent today.
There's at least 30.
30 people headed for the capital, and they're trying not to be noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Jesus. Okay. Well, I'm assuming if I go much further, I'm not going to be able to go back and catch the guys before they leave, and I'm not entirely sure where they're going.
The only real road from Leda leads to Fulva to the northeast, which is like from where you are right now is about 4 days travel. So you would be able to catch them if you went there.
But I'd have to leave like now. I couldn't go any further to try and learn more, huh?
You don't know them that well, but given what you know about Vellis, since like the sun is coming up, let's call it like around 5:30 in the morning, he's probably already up and they'd be leaving within like the next 2 hours. You could probably go up to the river crossing and go back you could probably go up to the river crossing and just follow the river north towards Fulva if you want more information, and you would be able to catch them there in time. But if you crossed the river and went towards High Rock, you'd miss them entirely.
Okay. Then I guess we're going to go to the river crossing, and then we'll turn back.
Cool.
Just to see if there's anything extra I can learn.
Yeah, because From Leda Fulva to High Rock, it's about 7 days. So yeah. All right. So you're going towards the river crossing. It does think you start going well into the morning to get there. The river crossing is kind of it's a little rough. It's more meant from like farmer to farmer, not like it's not going between two highways. It's a small, like very local crossing for farmers to trade themselves and maybe checking up on each other. But you do follow the pathing there, and as you get to the riverbank where it's mostly like pebble and sand, the Lexela is it's a decently wide river. It doesn't have high banks at this point, perfect for a river crossing, and you can kind of see in the far off field on the other side, but it is a decent length of river. And your good beast, steady or stable. Whoa, that's a lot of water. And you see him kind of bulk a little bit, like, hey now.
That's new NPC.
Don't worry, we're not crossing the river.
Whoa, I'm not saying I won't cross it. Anything for you. And Glimmer's just like, well, I mean, I can cross the water. I'm sure you can. Kind of like hops on the horse's head, and the horse's ears kind of like twitch. Like, are you saying I can't do it?
Stop fighting.
You saying I don't have the guts? I've been crossing rivers before you were born, bird boy.
Both of you, stop it.
Dude, I can't do both voices at the same time, but it's like, ma'am, stop.
Glimmer.
Yes.
I'm headed back and then to you said it was the northeast?
Yeah, like it's almost a straight up east at this point, but like northeast for Vironz's sake.
I'm headed east by northeast. That way. Find me, but fly ahead, see what you can see. Do not engage with anyone.
You gonna bring some family though?
If I find any, absolutely, I will bring some. Is this one of those you're not going to leave unless I find another crow?
No.
She's gonna like raise her eyebrows. You don't have to go very far, but you can fly that way a lot faster than even with the horse I could get. And I have to make it that way to catch up with the fuck-ups if we want a Witcher.
You're right. Okay. There, I do see there's an apple orchard a little over there. There might be some family over there that'll keep an eye on you.
I will go and have a look.
Okay. All right. Nothing to it. Look a little shaky up there. Shut up, you horse. Uses horse as a slur. And Glimmer will fly off.
All right, we are going to head east, but we will stop by that apple orchard and see if we can find a crow or two to follow along.
Yeah, you do see there's like a dozen of them that like immediately turn to you and just like clock you full on like the one has arrived. Yeah, you've got company.
She will give them a little smile. Going this way if you'd like to join me.
There is there's a murderous sound of crows going, yup.
All right, cool.
Okay, cool. You go and you're traveling. All right. So this is what I was doing for the, I guess now known as the fuck ups. We're gonna have you roll a 1d8. That is for trouble meeting you on the way over. These are just day travel rolls.
5.
Cool. You did the same thing they did, where I wanted to warn you beforehand, don't get a 1, but then you didn't, so it doesn't matter. A. Right. First day. Sunny skies, smooth travel. You have the If anything, it's kind of like they're following you for a great distance and then they kind of pass you off to other corvids. You see like a blue jay that kind of flutters nearby you for a while. There's like a couple of ravens that are just like, fine, we'll go. Like you're being taken care of.
Excellent. My cousins are here.
Yeah. Give me another one.
Okay. 5.
All right, same difference. And yeah, I don't know how did you spell that? Care.
So care. That's all it is.
So care.
Yeah.
No, you're good. I was like, my brain was like, I didn't have enough phlegm. It's okay. No, that's not right. So care. Is doing very, very well. The next day of travel, go ahead and roll for it. Give me a 1d10. Gotcha.
8.
All right. Yeah, sick. Smooth traveling. You are probably going to make it there before the boys do. All right.
That's hilarious.
That's third day of travel. They kind of got interrupted a few times.
Someone told me to roll.
One more roll, BP.
Another D10?
Yes, please.
2. Ooh. Not a 1.
It wasn't. Testing fate. All right. You do see storm clouds kind of rolling in behind you. As on day 4, you hear a very familiar caw behind you, which is probably the most tired "wait up" you've ever heard.
I will pause and wait for him to catch up.
Like lands. Okay. Can I get a biscuit? Guy like pecking your bag.
I will pull out whatever his favorite snack is.
It's like a little buttered dry biscuit. Like, that's the stuff, and just like chewing on it, like on the like, and freaking Sokair's like, not on my head. Oh, why? Okay, right. I'll follow them like you asked.
And
right. Report. They made it. They're pretty good clip, but I'm really happy you sent me. I don't know if you would have seen them properly, but there was just an elf woman. A
single elf woman.
Oh, well, she was followed by ghosts.
Oh. Fantastic.
A lot of ghosts. I've never seen that many in one place. But she was Scoia'tael, you could tell. And you could tell they were too. They were loaded to the nines. They looked like mean men and women and old fighters from a long time ago. There was equipment I've never seen before.
All right. Well, that's not good. We'll have to find the fuck-ups or another Witcher. I'm not entirely sure which one I'd prefer.
I mean, how are you going to find another Witcher like that? It's like there's like 6 or 7 of them running around these hills.
One can hope.
Oh, I guess. But the town's just ahead, a couple more leagues.
She will.
I can see it.
She will pluck him up off of Sokair's head, and will like basically tuck him into the crook of her arm so that he can rest.
Thank you. Can you get the crumbs out of my ears? And
she'll reach up and do that. She'll reach up and do that while having the horse like giving her a little nudge.
Much appreciated. Thank you. All right. And you guys head off, and you will reach the town. Good stuff. I was wondering if you're gonna keep going, and it would have gotten really fun. But that's fine.
I thought about it, but I was just like, I don't want to lose them.
Yeah. That would have. The art's too good. I can't have that happen. All right.
Don't kill me.
But we're gonna back travel a different area to the day before, as going through this patch of woods as Vellis is leading the cart, and we have Rennen, Vellis, Hazel, and Serana in the back looking so confused that the three of you are talking to literally nothing. We also have the specter. Same as before with the long pointed ears, like a pointed face, like long high nose. Okay. that completely threw me off. The eyes kind of like but we're smiling arch anymore. You can see like the pointed teeth, hands folded in front of him still, or cross-legged. Will you take the deal, Hazel? Please. For the betterment of, well, yourself and your livelihoods. Barhgests aren't something to fuck with.
This is probably the first time that Hazel looks genuinely conflicted, teetering more and more towards temptation, until his eyes slowly meet up with Rennen's. He takes a breath. Well, Witcher, what do you say about a few Barhgests? You able to handle those?
Should be able to.
How about you roll like a Witcher lore or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Stabby, roll monster lore. You have it.
Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm.
1 whole point.
No. Well,
I do clear the DC.
not you, and you shouldn't know that. Get your nose out of the book.
I haven't read any of it. I'm lazy the DC.
I'm gonna give it to you anywhere there, Hazel. Also, Hazel, roll me an education.
Oh boy, my favorite.
Aren't you the one who's well read? Like, I don't.
Oh shit! Apparently, I am.
Yeah, like what?
Fucking Jimmy Neutron brain blast moment.
You remember an old excerpt that you read a long time ago. And I'm just going to read this straight out of the book because it's beautiful.
Oh God.
Some folks say that, you know what? Actually, some folks say Barhgests are the hounds of the wild hunt, and they used to be regular dogs that got transformed by some curse. Priests will have you believe the divine retribution sent down by the gods to tear apart sinners. Don't really know which is true. All I know is that they come in packs, and you'd better have some sturdy armor, because if their jaws don't bring you down, they'll douse you on fire and burn you alive. But the monster lore of that, contrary to popular belief, a Barhgest is not a form of divine retribution that seeks out sinners to punish during the wild hunt. They are created a similar way to any curse by concentration of ill will and have no connection to the wild hunt. While some of them are rather direct in their pursuit of a single cursed entity, others are not so inclined, having created more of a side effect of a curse. But yeah, they're not to be fucked with.
Well, shit. So this cart is moving, right?
Yeah, it's
I picked
moving.
up the pace.
Excellent. All right. We're definitely going to want to keep moving as quickly as we can. Push the horse as much as you can, Vellis. We need to be off this trail soon enough.
Oh? And where do you plan on going?
Wherever the hell we can.
So
Am
you
I,
head. Go ahead.
am I correct in assuming that these things aren't on the trail just because there's a trail?
Yes.
Oh, they're on the
on
trail because there's a trail, and the trail is him.
Right. So if we looks over at Hazel, if we were to leave this road, the Barhgests would still come after us.
Likely so, yes.
Have we inquired, if I may, Spectre? What do you do with this rage? What is its value to you?
Why even bother asking?
I'm a businessman. I'm curious.
Honestly, all of the details I have for other deals, I always give out, and freely. I don't mind doing it. However, not to those who have refused my gifts so often. At this point, I'm beyond just doing Hazel a favor. I'm offering him a lifeline. I have gone above and beyond my own personal feelings on the matter. I want this to be a thing of legends. I want it to reverberate around history. I want the continent to always know what happened in Cadwin on that day. That fills me with more joy and excitement than anything else. Truly it does. But if I really wanted to give Hazel that information, I would have given it to him the first time I offered it to him. But he said no, and then no again. And then the threat made itself so apparent, and he told me no again. And then I offered 2 more times just as gently, and he has refused every one. It wasn't about being on your side, Hazel. It's about keeping it fair. And now, honestly, I feel like just watching the show. Maybe I'll appear before you again right before they, what do? Burn you alive? I might do that. Or maybe the Witcher will have some deep, dark plan that revolves around sacrificing people again to save just one person. Maybe so. But first, I'm going to watch you scream and writhe in terror, because I am tired of being fucking disrespected.
Well,
See, that rage I'm exhibiting right now, he turns to Vellis, I want to take from him, because I like it. I like rage. It feels good. I can never have enough of it. It's just one of the many emotions I prefer. But I don't want his anymore. He's going to need it.
I
Please.
see.
I interrupted you.
I interrupted who? I think I've said my piece.
Oh, I've been so rude. Sorry, madam. And he'll snap his fingers. And you see Serana blink and just like, when did he get here?
he's
Damn it.
been here.
Yes, he's we met him in the village initially, and then sort of been following us around.
Oh,
He's fine conversation most of the time.
Thank you. No, she's been watching you have a deep discussion about the merits of beer.
Right, yes, that's not what we've been talking about.
Well, I will leave you to your business, and I'm sorry for getting in your business so much, Hazel. It won't happen again. Not until you scream for my aid. Oh, Rennen.
He grunts
I hate Witchers. Just so you know, they've changed course and tactic. They're seeking aid from other people to hunt down a Witcher that destroyed their town. And they clearly don't have the ability to take you down themselves, especially when you enlist the help of fiends and other giant monsters to slaughter more of them. So they went to the crown. Thought you should know. That string of fate around your neck is getting thicker and tighter, and it's pulling.
It's not
Specter.
you who's playing with the strings.
I haven't touched your string, you fucking idiot. I've never gone near it except for 2 instances to make sure that your story just isn't interrupted by the anger of some madman. And all I did was pull somebody else's to pull them away from you so you can keep going. Do you think you had 2 weeks of peace for no reason?
He's going to very much see it out. Thank you.
You didn't. Goodness. Saw your soul quiver as it often utter those words. All right, I'll get out of your business. Vellis.
Aye.
The secret to that mutton is, and then he disappears.
Oh, I was going to say something before you did that.
Okay, wind it back. What you got?
You said
still-
you wanted a show, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you bring plenty of snacks and your finest tea. I'll make a legend of this without your help.
Very well, Master Renfield. Have it your way. Just when you do scream your final death rattle, can you make it a little bit more high-pitched than your normal voice? Otherwise, I don't quite pick up on it. And then he'll disappear.
You probably should have left out the part about tea. I don't think people bring tea to shows.
I don't care anymore.
Also, do you have any idea what he's actually offering?
It doesn't matter.
Why
My
not?
decision's been made.
By what?
Let's just focus on getting away from the Barhgests. That, or formulating a plan to actually deal with them, depending on how persistent they plan on being.
Create
Right.
distance for now.
I'm moving at a quicker pace. Let's be clear, though. We can't outrun them. So how are you two going to kill them?
Well, Witcher, any ideas?
Silver sword. Sure, there's certain magics it's weak to.
Well, would have been nice to have a new friend about. Hopefully they end up stumbling into us soon enough.
That would be beneficial, but right now it's the 2 of you versus however many dogs that breathe fire.
I've got somewhat of a plan on how to deal with it. 2. I got 3 things I can do,
Good.
which is more than the usual 1. Actually, make that 4 instead of the usual 2.
What's your usual tactic with dealing with them?
For any specter, it's certain oil, some bombs I don't have or really know how to make yet, and the sign that shows specters and slows them down.
I'm gonna say you don't need a human perception to notice he didn't say that he's fought them.
Yeah.
That is good to know. I'm guessing this is also your first brush with them.
I usually deal with cursed beings and humans and relics.
Oh shit.
First things
yeah.
first.
I know
map.
what to do, don't worry.
Get out the map, see if there's some favorable place coming up.
High Rock.
Well, we're not going
This
to
is
make
good.
it there before they catch up with us. If
Alright,
we were, he wouldn't have told us.
Hazel will kind of go digging around in the back and pull out the map, unfurl it, and he's going to check for any closer spots they can stop along the way.
Well, there's the place you're heading to.
Yeah, High
Isn't that
Rock
a
is where
town?
we're heading.
The town's name is Fulva.
Oh, we're heading to Fulva?
Yes, you're going there first.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
we're like
going
4
to
or 5
Fulva.
days away from High Rock.
High Rock,
Yeah.
yeah. No, the main destination is High Rock. We got to take a pit stop in Fulva. Okay.
Yeah,
I was
how many-
slightly ahead.
How many days are we from Fulva?
1.
Okay.
Sure, if we pick up pace and don't stop for the night, we might be able to get there a little bit sooner.
Do you think the horse can handle this pace and keep it up for the moment? At least until we get there.
Right, here's my concern. Because maybe. But my concern, you see, is that this here wagon is made of wood. And all of my life's possessions are in it. If I hear dogs, and we're still in this wagon, you two are getting out, and you're fighting on the road. And I'm going to keep going. Are we of a mind? Or
Rennen looks to Hazel.
we can find a spot to stop beforehand, and we can set an ambush where my goods are not in the line of actual fire.
There is a river nearby.
That sounds quite useful.
That actually does, especially if we're going to be dealing with a good amount of fire. Right then, let's make for the nearest river channel.
All right, yeah, we'll go for ideally a place with some rocks by the river where we can potentially set up an ambush.
It also didn't tell you how close they were.
That is true. Can I make like a deduction or a perception roll to be like, well, he probably told us because they were close and it's happening now, or she's just passing on information about later?
Give me a human perception check.
Uh, 33.
That's pretty tasty.
I know what.
Mhm.
Yeah, I get his vibe pretty well. He also gave up a critical piece of information.
Or you get what I'm about to tell you. here's what you were getting from the Spectre with a 33. Because no one really did like an actual check on him. He wasn't lying. He was telling you the truth. The necromancer that you're facing did send Barhgests after you. The time frame of that, he seemed to have given you enough warning to make sure that you have plenty of time to get somewhere. He wasn't going to tell you right before you were attacked or ambushed because, like he said, he wants a fair fight. And he does seem to genuinely want Hazel to have a fair chance. With also that 33, because I'm just to say as a general thing, Hazel isn't telling you what the deal was.
Yeah.
Flat out hasn't said it. And it's something he actively avoided earlier. It's just like, you got to crit, it's everywhere. And this is also the first time, because Rennen kind of mentioned that he talked to the Spectre, but not the details of it. And the fact that the Spectre was telling him about the people actively hunting him. The Spectre has actively tried to help both of them. You're not sure what the Spectre is going to get out of it, but he wants Hazel's rage and maybe something out of Rennen. And the Spectre likes having emotions, or greater emotions, or more powerful emotions, because it thinks they're awesome. And it wants more of them. You are the only one it hasn't targeted. It's spoken to you, but it hasn't targeted you. Yeah, and this was also the first time it's taken a humanoid form, but this seemed like going to be another genuine attempt to connect to all three of you in a way that wasn't spooky haunting Spectre giggling in a corner. Like, it was like, this is what I can be.
Yeah.
It is genuinely reaching out.
Mm-hmm. All right. We'll get somewhere a little bit safer. And we'll, I don't know, keep an ear out. And if those things show up, be ready to jump out of the cart and fight them.
Understood.
Right.
Oh, and it does, 33. It meant what it said by a genuinely hates Witchers.
Well, not particularly surprising.
Yeah, but the hate runs very deep.
Yeah.
All right. Off you go.
Off we go.
Dope. All right. One of you make me that travel check. We're gonna have a 1d8. Don't roll a 1.
Vironz, I think it's your turn again, right?
No.
No?
Nope.
Sure?
No.
Okay. I'll do it then.
Okay.
Just because it's my turn doesn't mean I'm going to do it.
Hey.
Eight.
See?
Good. Vironz.
That's good, right?
See, it's good that my shitty roll didn't happen. It's not the tone we need. You're doing great, buddy. With an 8, those horses are feeling themselves, and you get there lickety split as you see the town of Fulva up ahead. And you make it there. Pulling up. I have to make this up. So it is directly on the Alka River, which is a little bit southwest of like a small a very small lake to the north, so there's a lot of like fish marketing stuff like that here. The whole area is still surrounded by farm. It's much bigger than Leda, and there's a lot more people here. You can see like an actual proper tavern, an actual inn. There's a decent marketplace. This has a bit more business to it because it is actually closer to High Rock than a lot of the other things in the area. So it is a sizable town where you should be able to find stuff and things available around you. And because the gods are good, how about the three of you roll me an awareness check?
Already? Dang.
20, 21, and 22.
Mm-hmm.
Not exactly in that order, but I love it.
Runa, you've made it to town. You've been there for about half a day at this point. What have you been up to?
I had the horse seen to, obviously.
Oh, that's the good stuff. They got a good brush, boss. It's pretty nice.
verified that they didn't make it here before me. Is this like a farming town?
Yeah.
I have.
There are.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Druids and farmers and other more remote and people who live in remote locations know each other pretty well. I imagine these people have met a druid before. Maybe not one quite as weird as me, but they've met druids. So I am probably spending time helping out the farmers, like blessing crops and things like that.
Hell yeah. They are extremely grateful. It's like, oh, bless you. Thank you so much. It's like a couple of like older couples that are just like, oh my God, they're almost glowing. Thank you, so kind. They like look up like, actually, I need to look at your character sheet to see if I can do this or not.
I will throw it up in chat, but yeah, there is literally a druid thing that's just sigil of bounty. Here, your shit grows better.
No, not that. Yeah, that's fine. No one here has seduction, and I'm so bummed.
I was gonna take it, and I got talked into doing other things instead.
Like, oh, thank you kindly. My God, she's like a druid princess or something like that. Oh, thank you so kindly. Thank you so much. And the freaking Glimmer's just like, hey, do you think you could get me some of those peas over there? They're mighty grateful.
I will look from Glimmer to the farmers. Could I have a small pouch of peas?
Oh, absolutely, darling. Here you go. There you go for the. Oh, he's a big boy, isn't he? Like reaches up and like gives Glimmer a scratch, and he's just like, "This isn't affecting me. I am stalwart. I am strong." This isn't exactly what I wanted.
I will feed Glimmer a couple of peas.
I mean, he kind of like hops off to the side because he does. Oh my God! Like the same kind of like messy eating as before. Like, oh, that's the good stuff, and the whole freaking your horse is just like, could you eat just a little neater? It's a beak. You got lips. Yeah, but you're going through, and it is a nice, beautiful farming day. Everything seems relatively calm. So with those rolls, gentlemen, you see a redhead off in the distance.
Is that who I think it is?
Butter my biscuit. What to do?
Awesome. As you approach, the redhead turns and looks at you, and you see Red Jenny.
Oh.
Good afternoon.
Well, look who it is. I'm glad the three of you got away just fine. I was mighty concerned. Been hearing terrible things.
Yes, many terrible things did indeed occur. Less than might have, but still.
Right, you're still talking to me like I'm half a knife to your throat, but it is good to see you safe and sound, Vellis. It really is.
Certainly, and I am also glad that you are not dead. There are accounts unpaid.
Frankly, I'm just glad to have all my limbs.
And I'm glad to see all of them. If you would look, well, rather interesting with a peg leg, I have to say. And do you just have to glare at me like that? She looks at Rennen, or is it just permanent?
Permanent.
You don't want to see him smile.
Haunting.
Well, what brings the three of you this far north? I figured to head south after all that business.
Oh, business is what takes us north. I've a reliable lead, far side of High Rock.
Oh. And anything you wish to share, maybe I can help. We're in town for at least a day or two. We're training with the farmers.
How about this? Are you going to High Rock?
I plan to, aye.
Well, let's drop in on some old mutual acquaintances and see if we can't set things right professionally. And if that's all pans out correctly, then sure. I'll tell you what we're doing there.
Vellis, I don't owe you anything.
I know. That's why I'm trying to create a new dynamic.
Is the dynamic to be rigidly tense while being darkly vague about what you actually want? Because I have to tell you, it's tiring.
I don't owe you anything either. I'm not giving you my secrets unless you meet my conditions.
What secrets?
The secret that I'm keeping just now.
Oh, right. God, so many years. You really think I'm still hiding things from you?
Do I think you're hiding things? Gods be good.
I feel like there's a lot of tension here, and I don't know how to read this.
I'm fairly relaxed. He's the one, well, there's a lot of muscles in this one, and they are all knotted, clearly.
That's not really correct. Anyway, you remember my ex-wife, gentlemen?
It's good to see you again. Like, nods to you two.
Likewise.
Yes, it's good to see you as well. I don't suppose that the interesting ones are traveling with you, are they? The ones with eyes like mine.
Oh, she's farther off north. She should be in High Rock already. Garrick is always close by. Yeah. Tertongo is, well, you could see him coming from several miles away.
Convenient.
Isn't Garrick the one I've already met?
I think you met all of them when they threatened you.
The more immediate one that had a knife to my throat.
He is the witcher of a ghoul question mark that held a knife to your throat. Yeah. He's the one who got he's the one who got the drop on you.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Roll me an awareness check, Rennen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 19.
So, yeah, he's behind you.
I'm going to pretend not to notice him.
I can see your neck twitching, Witcher. Easy there. wanted to see if you learned the lesson from last time. And you see Garrick like walk around the three of you, skinny as he was before, long arms, long face, pointed nose, just as squinty as Rennen. Kind of like lopes his way over to where Jenny is standing. It's like, will you stop doing it? Just stop. You made the point the first time.
He's fine. Don't worry about him.
It's fun to watch him squirm. I don't need two of you in the same place. I really don't.
Nor I.
I can't deny that he's wrong. It is fun to watch the prey squirm.
And then
Rennen.
they're flirting.
What in God's...
No, I won't do this.
I can't with you right now.
Maybe I was reading
can't
the
either.
tension right.
Sorry,
No,
good to see you,
no.
Red.
Say that again, OT.
Good to see you, Red. Can I roll some human perception?
Sure.
Get a vibe?
Mm-hmm.
Because our divorce involved several stabbings both ways, so...
Yeah.
Can I get an additional modification because marriage? Can I get a +2 for marriage or something?
You get a +1. It's been a bit. Also, you don't believe anything she's saying.
That's true. That's why I'm rolling this. 22.
Yeah. Yep. Do-do.
One of the more dangerous bandit bosses I've ever met. With a crew of badasses that is bigger than mine. And she keeps trying to play nice. That's why I'm going to play nice-ish.
It's Red Jenny has a well-earned reputation. As you're talking, is telling you the truth, right? But like, she does want to help. She does want to know what's going on with you, and she's willing to tell you what's going on with her for the most part. But this isn't a keep your enemies closer kind of a situation. She did say in the last season she's not operating in the same circles as you anymore. She's avoiding them actively. Seeing you here, it's just like, well, what are you up to? This is what we used to do. What do you need? But just like you're keeping secrets, she actually hasn't said what she's been doing. She did have business in Bannockburn. She didn't get to conclude it, but she did. And now she's moving farther and farther north to High Rock with the rest of you. She's protecting something, but seems willing to talk it out. With a 22 and with her roll, she seems more put off that you just won't talk without having a knife to her throat, verbally speaking.
Well, I don't feel great about how we left things. No. We'll
But
see.
I won't leave you. I'll leave you to your day, of course. We're going to be staying at the local inn for a couple of days. Good trade around here. Very good crops, actually. Some of them seem to be almost shining. Look at this turnip. It's just huge. I pulls out of her bag. Garrick's like, could kill a man with that. We're not.
That's a turnip. It looks like a potato. Good God.
Why would you go immediately to killing a man with a turnip? Be funny.
It's a pretty big turnip.
You know, if you put some rope on that, you probably could actually kill someone with it.
You know, gentlemen, this might surprise all of you here. I'm going to go eat this turnip, actually. I'll leave you to your business. Garrick?
That sounds like an excellent use of a turnip.
Thank you, Master Renfield. Oh, God. Never mind. I'm not going to eat that turnip because I have immediately lost my appetite. Garrick, if you could just do the rounds, please, I deeply appreciate it. Also, our benefactor should be somewhere in the area. As you were. Yes, ma'am. And he just like slips into the crowd. Gentlemen, gives a small bow. Have a good day. And she will leave.
Rennen, was that your
Bloody
laugh?
hell.
What? I thought it was funny she was going to eat a turnip that could kill a man.
Oh. Yes, that actually is very funny, isn't it? She's like struggling not to laugh at the Witcher.
Runa,
Yes.
as you're walking through the market, you see the backs of 3 fuck-ups looking at a different redhead walk away.
Well, if it isn't the fuck-ups.
Hazel just kind of like cocks his head, turns around.
There you are.
She's leaning on
there's
her
the redhead
staff.
we're
And she
looking
looks.
for.
She's not carrying her bag, which implies that she's been here for at least long enough to find a place to put her stuff.
I was wondering where you went off to. Decide to head up here ahead of us?
Actually, I was going in a completely different direction at first. I had to come here because I need a witcher. And she's looking at Rennen, and as far as I'm aware, you're the closest one.
What do you need me for?
We've got priority. But I do want to hear it.
Well,
Sadly, I hate to agree with him.
there's an elfin woman being followed by 30 to 50 ghosts headed for High Rock.
That does sound somewhat pertinent. How far along are they to High Rock by now? Do you know?
Grizz?
Show the calculator.
How far from the river crossing to High Rock?
Yeah, no, I get that. I'm looking at the map.
Okay.
Goodness, I was adding a little levity while I think. They are probably a half a day away.
They'll be there in about half a day, most likely. Hopefully they're not up to anything too nefarious. I hurried, thinking I'd be late catching you, and I ended up here early.
Bandits.
Yes, there were some minor distractions.
It was just bandits.
I'm going to give you an automatic success on that human percent. Don't even worry about it. Lying their asses off.
Shit.
I am not lying. It was
better.
fucking bandits.
We were technically distracted.
Yeah, but then he like repeated it harshly, like, no, bandits. It's like, come on.
We were distracted with bandits.
And
We were distracted by another thing as well, but bandits were the main. No, I take that back. The main event is actually.
Does it
How
have
are you
anything
with
to do
medicine?
with the thread fates that are hanging off of all of you?
I'm sorry, the
Yes.
what?
Probably.
Bugger.
I don't think you've seen Rennen's yet.
No, yeah, I have.
No. Well, you would have actually in the inn if you can see them automatically.
How long does that spell last? Because you cast it when you saw Rennen and Vellis, but you didn't see Rennen came in after the fact off the cart.
God, I have to
Yeah.
remember what the fucking
Hazel
spell
and Bells
was.
were in the.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it lasts. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, that she knows about the other two.
Yes. No, she does. She absolutely saw those two, but she hasn't seen Rennen's
Right.
yet. Because that's
Does it have anything to do with the fate threads that are hanging off of you two?
Might and might not. Our friend Strano fell mysteriously ill.
She sort of narrows her eyes.
Actually,
And
that
you
is a good
wanted to
thing
know what
ask
I know about healing.
Well, it's
I
not the
have-
sort of thing one heals with herbs.
Probably.
Where is this companion then?
I head back towards the cart.
I will follow.
We'll follow.
I guess we're
just
technically right next
I'll
to the cart,
follow.
huh?
Well, that's what I was going to ask the three of you, because you just like walked into town and didn't mention it. You left the cart probably near like the beginning of town and started walking through it. Like, there's no reason to take your cart through there unless you're trying to set it up.
No.
This
You're
doesn't seem like a
right.
place that would buy a bunch of nice spices.
Yeah. So, even heading back to the cart, and you take a look around, Serana's nowhere to be seen.
This is not my fucking day.
This is deeply troubling. I don't think she even mentioned where she was heading off to any of us.
No, she did not.
Well,
Shit.
he turns to Rennen. You can track, right?
I don't feel like that's the best use of my skills at this moment. Don't forget, we have
Wait.
another thing going on.
Can you actually not? I feel as if every time I've asked you to go and find someone, you've either deflected or left and come back unsuccessful. Are you actually bad at this?
Cities muddle my senses.
While they're talking,
Hazel.
while they're
We are in
talking,
a farming town, my friend.
while they're talking, can I just go ahead and roll for wilderness survival to see if I can track her? Like while they're busy arguing.
Sure, go ahead. That was like the cleanest, like, can you do this? Like, why don't you just call me out in front of my ancestors?
That would be a
Fuck.
24.
Yeah, if I could roll Witcher training for that, I totally would. However, that's not how this works.
It isn't. You do 24.
Really good roll, Grizz. I mean, 24 because I have a lot of points in it, but still.
It is a very good roll. There's just a lot of footprints around.
A plus 20 for this?
I do, because I have a 10 in int and a 10 in the skill.
Damn.
Yeah, she's real good.
I put all of my points there because it replaces so much, it was just cheaper to do one.
You do see footprints heading off towards the stables.
Well, then I
had to make an opposed roll because
Yeah, I understand. I am headed for the stables while they're busy talking. Runa's not going to say a word, and Runa's got fairly high stealth, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's decent. So she's just gone.
Would Hazel be able to see if she's like already stalked off or sneaking off?
Can we oppose?
Because he's not really part of the conversation at this point.
I'm happy to do. I'm happy to do opposed rolls.
Excellent.
I got a 21.
By all means, everybody, go ahead and roll awareness.
Should I take a penalty because I've just discovered an embarrassing secret about this guy I know?
Sure, take a -3.
You were arguing.
Yeah, take a -3. Yeah.
No, I don't notice.
Brennan, you don't get to roll.
Brennan doesn't get to roll.
You got so called out on the truth that you just
that's kind of why I'm going like, do I need to roll? I don't feel like this is something I need to roll for.
One of the primary talents that your people are known for.
All right. So while they're doing that, you get off clean and away, and head towards the stables. I mean, Serana's really good. She wasn't sneaking, but as far as just like being in a crowd, she's awfully good at it. You're picking up.
Mm-hmm.
And you do make your way towards the stables. And as you're looking around, you do see a flash of red hair as a horse starts to leave the stable on the other side. If you're wondering why there's so many redheads, I'm just saying, fam, you should really pay attention because it's bad. Yeah, go ahead.
I was told you were sick.
She kind of pauses and turns. It's dark in these stables. And as you turn to like look, as she turns to look at you, both of her eyes are pitch black.
Fuck.
Oh. I'm not sick. I have something to do.
Can I make a check of some sort to figure out what the fuck is going on?
What's a good check for this? Roll me monster lore.
Oh, good. I can use Lorekeeper again. I had to double check. I was just like, I haven't had to roll that. Oh, that's a crit for 31.
Oh, for the 10 and then 1. That was needed.
Don't look at me.
No, what the fuck? You think it was a fucking exploding dice pissing me off? Like 10, 1. Like, what's the point?
You want me to roll a D10 again to replace the 1? If it makes you that mad, I'll do it. I'm happy to give more to my 31. Yes,
that's gonna make me feel fucking better after getting a crit on this. I can make it higher. It's like, oh, good. A fucking God. But that's how it be sometimes. Runa, you know a lot about a particular kind of entity, and those entities are hags.
Mm-hmm.
Hags do some sketchy shit. Making covens is one of them. You haven't seen the process of a hag turning someone into another hag. But you've seen the halfway point, or failures, or someone try to do some magic turn out wrong. This is bleeding a process that got interrupted that still wants to work. Right?
Ooh.
It's just her eyes. And she's kind of like riding away from you a little bit. I want this to bleed into the crit as you're walking towards her, and she's heading on the other side of the stables. But as she gets out of the shadow of the stables, her eyes go back to their natural blue.
Do I know anything about stopping that?
There really isn't one. Like if you going with that lore keeper
that could be broken.
Going with Lorekeeper and kind of understanding, and you got a 31. You got to go like deep into your system. It's almost the equivalent, because of how the hag was doing it, of a witcher taking a mutagen when they're going through the trials and stuff like that as a young age and actually being transformed into one. Like, she was mutated. There's no real getting back from that.
So it's let her go or kill her.
Well, those are two options that you came up with. There's probably other options in there somewhere.
I assume they don't want her to become a hag, right? Like, they said she's sick of a variety that can't happen with herbs. I think it's safe to say Runa's just like, oh, this is what they were talking about.
Yeah, but as far as like whatever the process is, you don't think it's going to be with a 31. This will not make her a full hag. It won't. It can't. Like, it can't. The other details you'll have to ask Rennen, because he's really not good at giving them. But the process was stopped very early. She won't become a hag, but this is part of the process that was happening, that was going to happen no matter what happened. If there's more mutation, you'll have to wait to find out, but she will not become a hag. She can't.
Okay. But there's nothing I can do to fix what's been done.
No.
I don't think your friends would want you to leave. I'm following. I jump on my horse and I'm following.
You left your horse in the stables. Got it.
I mean, where else would I leave it?
I don't know. You're a druid. Maybe you said go prance in the fields for a while. I'll be right back.
On the roof.
Now, there have been monsters. I'm not leaving a defenseless horse to just wander.
What do you mean? I'm stable, man. I got this. My friends have their own issues right now. something called a Barhgests, and there was this creepy man that just disappeared in the carriage. I can't be around that. I have my own business to attend to.
Do you know what happened to you?
They kind of talked about it, and she's clearly hesitating, and her horse is slowed down, which allows you to catch up. I was taken by a grave hag. I don't know how or why, but
She was trying to turn you into one of them so that you could be part of her coven. Process got interrupted. You're stuck in between right now. I wouldn't go wandering because I'm something of an expert on hags. I don't know what's going to happen. I'd stay with people who might be able to help you.
they can't.
You don't know that. And if they can't, maybe I can.
And what would you do? What I have to go do. There's no point in putting everyone else around me. I don't even know if I'll make it that far, but I have to try. It's not going to work out if they're being hunted by some.
Where are you trying to go and what are you trying to do?
I have to go see my father.
And he is where?
He's in High Rock.
Well, that's convenient because I'm trying to get the fuck-ups to go there. So why don't you come back with me and we'll convince them to head that way. If you go running off, they're just going to chase you. And it's not going to help anyone because they're going to do it in the least efficient way possible because that seems to be the only way they do anything.
The only thing they should be worried about is fucking fighting for themselves. They have so many bigger things to worry about, clearly.
Including the thing I'm trying to get them to go to High Rock for.
But I don't want to get caught up whenever they're fucking fighting.
If you're going there, you're going to get caught up in it because that's where we're going.
If I get there first.
If you get there first, you're going to run into the thing I'm trying to get them to go there to help with. Alone.
Let's have you roll a persuasion.
Yay, the one thing I have points in is empathy. 20.
Okay. You did start by calling them the fuck-ups, which did make this interesting. But she doesn't say anything. She just kind of doesn't move or spur the horse on. You see her just kind of like looking down at her hands. But she doesn't move. Right? This is like not convinced enough to hear you out, but she's not wrong in saying if maybe she'll get there first and do something, but joining up with you guys means being actively hunted by something bigger, maybe. But she hasn't moved.
I left early to figure out something had happened in the night. And I went to look into it. And there's something nasty headed for High Rock now. You go alone. And you run into it alone. And I'm fairly competent with magic and all sorts of things. I didn't want to go deal with this alone. I came to find a witcher. I need his expertise. Thankfully, you might need expertise too, and I happen to have it. If you come with us, it'll save them from fretting. It'll save them from doing things in the least efficient way possible. And as a group, we will stand a better chance against whatever is hunting them and whatever we're headed for. If you split up, there's a chance you don't even survive the journey. I can tell you this:
Fine.
if you're worried that you're going to turn into a hag yourself, you won't.
Fine, just go get them.
Well,
I'll be here. I won't go.
I am going to look at Glimmer. You'll keep an eye.
Oh, what?
Just make sure she doesn't wander off. I'll be back.
I saw the thing. She did something weird with her eyes.
Yes, stay. I will shoo him off into the air, and then I will hurry back. Me and Steady will go at a quick clip back to the town, and probably right up as the boys are starting to realize that I'm not there anymore.
A little bit.
It's like meeting a dog that can't smell.
Oh, there she is. I was wondering where you had wandered off.
I went and found your friend trying to leave you behind. You should get in the cart and let's go.
Right on then.
As it turns out, she was headed for High Rock herself. And we don't want to be here when you get
she has a terrible plan.
And we don't want to be here while you get hunted by Barhgests. And she kind of bares her teeth at the Witcher.
I was about to tell you everything that was going on with her and our situation.
Let's not do it here. Let's go.
You all do have time to get things in town before you go anywhere. But we will talk about that after break.
Thank you for watching Fatespinner. If you enjoy this story, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to follow more of our content. You can find all of our actual plays on our website at www.hallowedhavenstudios.com. Please consider supporting us on Patreon at patreon.com/hallowedhavenstudios. Your support makes more stories like this possible.
And welcome back, everybody. It's time for the shopping episode. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. We gotta get out. Time for the merchant to shine. But yeah, you do have a little bit of time that's been granted to you gracefully to go get the things that you think you need, right? If you need trinkets, baubles, herbs, spices, do your thing. Get the stuff. Now's the time. It's a pretty decent sized marketplace for a lot of things. So,
I mean, I doubt there's someone who sells a fucking oil diagram or whatever for specter oil, is there?
I don't know. Why don't you look?
Can I?
Yeah, that's
Right.
kind of
Everybody
going
give me
in.
your list. Give me your list. Give me your list.
No.
And let's go see what we can find.
Oil.
No.
And he writes that down and gives it to him.
Right. I'll go looking for specter oil.
You don't ask for anything else.
I mean, I am. I'm going to look for a bunch of stuff. I'm waiting.
No.
Does
I'm
anyone else
talking
have
to
stuff
the
that they-
Witcher. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Moon dust bombs. 'Cause I actually do need those. I've kind of needed those for a long time.
If you could source a bow and arrows, that might do me some good. Just in case I can't, in fact, deal with any of our threats up close.
All right. What else?
He'll just kind of like slowly look over to Runa.
Runa has already walked off. She is going to do her own shopping.
Why does she keep doing that?
Almost like she doesn't want to be a part of the group.
I can't see why not.
No accounting for taste.
She doesn't. She doesn't want to be a part of our group, guys. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's very odd.
Runa is going to shop for mandrake root. Wax that isn't like candle wax, just like wax cubes.
Okay.
Anyone who will give her ashes would be nice. She also needs, if they have it, sulfur. Ballast leaves and mistletoe, and a bottle of alcohol. And I'm fairly certain that a place like this doesn't have lunar shards or essence of wraith.
Maybe not that much.
If they have silver, though, that's good too, though.
Cool. You find Vellis roll awareness. You're gonna roll a stealth check. I'm trying to see if I can save myself a few minutes.
I mean, so here's the thing: is like part of her like setup is that she just has components, but it doesn't say specifically what she has. So,
no, I want to see if you can just go with you.
Oh, okay.
To the same place.
21. Because it sounds like we are headed to the same place.
A little bit. Yeah, you kind of converge on the same spot. You see a ramshackle one-story building. It kind of has it's like a decent size, and like the front door is open, but it has a wooden slats on the front of it. So you can just can't like easily go in. And there's a second story odd tower in the far left corner. And the sign says the Raven's Widow.
I think her head perks up just a little. Her clan isn't necessarily specifically into ravens, but
what the fuck?
Good omen.
You better be fucking kidding me.
Runa, you pick up on his reaction.
Oh yeah, no, that's why she looked over and said it's a good omen.
Oh, okay.
It's certainly an omen. Let's go in.
Yep. Yeah, as you go in, Vellis, it's pretty much the exact same layout as before. A few tables laid out with like odd trinkets and stuff like that. You see herbs hanging from the ceiling that are being dried. In the far corner, there's a fire going with several cauldrons bubbling. There's a large bookshelf with a bunch of books scattered, laying back and forth in different places. There's a work table in the same area. There's a ladder in the far back that seems to go upstairs where maybe the living quarters is. There's a few cots for patients, and you can see one resting there now. And you see a shorter girl. She's like maybe 16 or 17, long brown hair. It's tied up. She has an apron going, and you see her going like a mortar and pestle, like brown eyes. And she looks in as the two of you enter. Good morning. How can I help you? Oh.
Morning, miss.
Dear.
I'm just in the market for a couple of items. Wonder if you could help me out. And my friend here.
I'm sure you are, Master Vellis.
Vellis is going to... I suppose my name has gotten ahead of me. He absolutely recognizes her. He's going to pretend that he doesn't.
Cool. Runa, you would see the complete look of familiarity on the young woman's face as she just like, right, of course. How can I help you, ma'am?
I have a bit of a list. How rare are the reagents you have here?
We have a fair good amount. Unfortunately, we have only been here for a few weeks, so the rare things we're actively hunting for, but they're in the far eastern mountains, and it's taking a while to get to them.
I understand. And she will basically put down her list. There's basic stuff like lots of chalk, but yeah, plus that list of things. And if they have the rare stuff, it's things like infused dust and she will kind of glance at Glimmer.
Glimmer isn't with you.
Oh, right. No, yeah, because I left Glimmer. Good. That's perfect because I need Crow's Eye.
She looks at the list and her eyes got like flicker with familiarity. She's going through. What were the last 3 items again? You said.
So there's chalk, ashes, wax, mandrake root, glass, sulfur. If they have it, infused dust, mistletoe, crow's eye, ballast leaves, lunar shards, essence of wraith, and silver.
So,
and I can make my own fifth essence. So.
The lunar shards and a wraith, they do not have. The glass sulfur is in a very, very small bottle. And she kind of like looks into the list and she.
I meant like glass, like its own thing, but like sulfur separately. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay. I was like, that's odd.
Could be like glass beads or whatever. It just says glass under the.
Got you. Then glass, then yes. I thought you meant like glass sulfur. And I'm like, I don't think so.
No, just sulfur and then glass. Two separate things.
Gotcha. Yeah, so the not the wraith or the infused dust. And she like tells you that it's like unfortunately those we don't have a supplier of those just yet. They're kind of hard to come by right now.
I understand.
We do have a small sliver of silver. We're waiting on more, but I'm pretty sure that carriage got waylaid. I'm very sorry. Let's see here.
Do you have meat here, right?
No, not yet.
She'll shrug. They're interchangeable. That's the only reason I asked.
Yes, she looks like just straight up apologetic because she's like, you clearly know what you're doing. We just don't have those quite yet. High Rock hasn't been very helpful, and the South is, well, they don't like us very much.
I understand.
I kind of smiles a little bit, but goes through and collects everything up. Vellis, do you say anything?
Well, I'm here for 2 items primarily, which I hope you might be able to help with, I'm told. Moondust bombs and specter oil. For a specialist, of course.
I believe he asked for the recipe. At least for the bombs.
For the oil.
Oh, for both? Okay.
Just the oil.
Sorry.
So you see her like putting everything in bags to portion it out, and she pauses and looks at you. Master Rennen can't find his own things.
Turns out Master Rennen's exceptionally bad at searching.
Slander and lies.
He says as he walks in several minutes after we arrived.
Right.
Runa has like put out a considerable amount of. This is something Vellis, I think, in particular would notice. Runa, when Runa pulls out her gold, like her pouch is heavy because BP rolled basically the max on what she could get for wealth and didn't need very much.
Yeah.
Nice.
Damn. Yeah, she lays everything out. All right, here's all of that. Let's see. She kind of looks up at you. Like squints for a second. Will you be a returning customer?
Seems likely.
Possibly. Planning to hit High Rock personally.
Oh, you are. Well, if you could do me a favor, I could give you a discount on this.
Depends on the favor.
And the discount.
Are you making a separate purchase?
Runa has like shot him a look like, don't talk for me.
Oh, I thought it was being directed at both of us.
No.
Out of character.
No, she's looking at Runa.
Okay, well, I couldn't see her eyes, so.
Are you good?
Ignore him. Depends on the favor.
There's a man named Skajul in High Rock right now. He's my mentor, and he's setting up another shop, and we're hoping to be able to send goods back and forth to one another. If I give you a list, would you hand it to him?
Happily. As a matter of fact, I was looking for him.
Oh, you were?
I apologize. I should have introduced myself, and she will stick out her head. I am Runa Ákisdottir from the Crow Clan.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Kana.
We were receiving his letters for a while.
Yes, we spent some time in Bannockburn trying to research the site, but thankfully it didn't affect either one of us.
That's curious.
Never quite understood that part.
As Runa puts the pieces together. Kana shook her head. No, Master Skajul is able to ward it off somehow. He's quite gifted.
Yes, that was my understanding. Otherwise, the Crow Mother would not have had time for him. She says it very matter-of-factly. It was not. This is not an insult. This is just the Crow Mother doesn't waste her time on people who aren't worth it.
Yes, I hope to meet her one day, but it's a long way to go. But he managed to get us out in time. And now we're trying to just shut up shop, Father and Cadwin, because the South doesn't like us very much. But if you could just give this list to him, I would deeply appreciate it. I would say no more than 5 pieces for the lot.
Done.
Bows gratefully and hands you very neatly tied bags. All with the insignia on them is kind of curious. It looks like 2 raven heads intertwined, but one is made out of like one's black and the other one's made out of like a faded white silk. There you are.
I will take it and tuck it into the square pouch on my hip, which is where the important stuff goes. And everything else, she takes like each little pouch, and she's got lots of pouches on her belt anyway, and so she's just tucking them into the pouches. She seems to know where everything goes.
Do you have a Batman utility belt for herbs?
Kind of, yeah. Have you looked at her art? There's like at least 3 pouches showing in the art, but the intention is definitely that they're kind of like all around the back. She's got like the drinking horn in the front. She's got like her like dagger that she uses because all druids carry one, and she's got her little sickles, which are also druid tools.
I know, but now I'm just like, there she is, get her, and you like throw out some batarang, like crow-shaped batarangs, like what the fuck?
She will lean in. I would appreciate it if we didn't mention the crow eye to any of the, and she'll kind of gesture around her vaguely.
Oh, if it helps, and she matches your like low tone, they're actually donations from the locals that are about to fade.
That does help. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. We're very careful about how we source everything like that. We have, she like points over. You can see stag antler over there, but we always ask them if it's okay to collect them after they shed them and things like that. We don't want to be rude.
Runa looks visibly impressed. Then she will turn around and look almost for a moment just a little startled, as if she forgot how big of a man Vellis is, because she almost walks into him.
It's in fact not a wall.
Roughly the size of a barge, even.
Hello. And she'll reach up and just sort of pat him on the chest and then step around. Apologies. You're a deceptively quiet man for someone so large.
He wears soft sole boots. You said you wanted the diagrams for the recipes, but you don't want the ingredients?
I think he wanted the diagram for the oil, but the bombs themselves.
I best take the lot. There's a good chance Rennen told me to get this, but he meant get this and that. A hard time making assumptions with that man.
Well, I think he says things very clearly when he wants to.
I agree.
You see her contemplating it. And she's got like she's had a relatively pleasant expression on her face, but considering what the Witcher is asking for, Runa, you see her look like almost reluctant. Let's see here. I'm looking at prices. 1 second, everybody. But you know what? We're gonna go back to the other boys while I'm looking at prices real quick. What are you two doing?
Oh, Hazel, what are we doing?
That is an excellent question.
Are you educating me about tea?
I absolutely could be. Just not live, please, guys. I'm begging you.
Then find a topic because I'm telling you to.
At any rate, I'm pretty sure that was, in fact, a forest shark after all.
It's not a forest shark. Forest sharks aren't real.
Well, I scarcely believe that, honestly. I mean, considering the amount of fantastical creatures that exist in this world, surely there is a forest shark.
There are no forest sharks. It's just not a thing.
Fine, then. Keep your secrets.
I do keep some. I am not keeping a secret about this. Forest sharks aren't real.
Somehow I'm very reluctant to believe you.
Whether or not you do is not my problem.
Speaking of problems, I think we should be doing something, shouldn't we? Aside from standing around?
What can we do? I'm waiting on getting specter oil diagrams so I can make my own, and possibly getting moon dust bombs so I can throw them at the Barhgests or any specters that we come across. It's not like I have deuterium handcuffs to slap on them.
That's certainly true, and I can't exactly do much aside from throw blade and arrows. I don't know, I just feel anxious to...
Is there not a way you can get a silver blade as well? Even a silver dagger might help you.
Well, how many blacksmiths do you think would do it for free?
Absolutely none.
And there we have it.
I'm just telling you your options.
They are unfortunately outside of my budget range right now. Temporarily. I'm not even gonna have you like roll human perception for this. You actually see him like mildly blushing out of embarrassment as he is like, oh, just distracted by a bird or a cloud off to the side, just looking elsewhere.
What are we talking about?
Hello again, Runa.
Runa,
Nothing in particular.
You went off before I had a chance to actually. Oh, we're in public.
We should not be talking about anything like that here.
You're right.
So what were you talking about?
Well, the existence of the great, mighty, and majestic forest shark.
No,
She will kind
forest sharks aren't real.
She will kind of blink a little bit and look between them. I'll be right back. And go back inside because BP just remembered there were other things she needs, but I think it's hilarious to use this as an excuse to go, no, these fuckers are dumb. I need more supplies.
I was going to show her all my notes.
I've done the math. I'll just tell you what I'm getting because it's all pretty common stuff.
No, you're fine. So she, while they were doing that, the young woman, Kanai, has been looking through like a lot of the books and information, and you see her like scratching her chin, and she's just like, if we have anything like those diagrams, I think Master Skaju would have kept on to them.
Well, that makes a certain amount of sense.
Sorry about that. I thought we might have something, but something that important he would hold on to. Witches don't exactly write these things down. So.
Fair enough.
This is more for defense because he gave this to me. But I have ways around it. For 200, I can give you one of the bombs for Moondust.
$200, says you.
Mm-hmm.
That's possible. But supposing we can get you something valuable in return. As I understand it, these things are used to destroy certain creatures, or make that destruction easier. If we were to bring you bits and pieces of a rare and valuable monster, what say you to that? I'd like to haggle a little bit.
I would say your Witcher probably needs it.
Oh, he needs the bombs too.
Let's see.
Would this be a business roll? A charisma?
Let us go persuasion.
Persuasion.
Because she doesn't want to sell this in the first place. It is a defensive thing for herself.
For sure. A lowly 23. Just not actually lowly.
Because you were the only one in Bannockburn that of the three of you that didn't constantly harass me or bring up topics I don't want to discuss. 180. These are incredibly rare. I really don't want to sell this, but I'm willing to do it to help you out a little bit.
We have an accord.
Thank you. Yeah, she hands it to you.
All right.
But yeah, she takes it, puts that away. Lady Runa, how can I help you again?
Apologies. I realize there's probably more that I should be getting. She kind of sighs
No
a little
worries
bit.
at all.
I need a bottle of chloroform.
Mhm.
A 3 doses of clotting powder.
Mhm.
BP is going through things. 1 packet of smelling salts. 3 of sterilizing fluids.
Oh, we should.
That's all
Sorry, we
relatively
used-
common out of character. Like,
No. She's like, we did use a lot of it when we were leaving Bannockburn. There was a lot of people to treat, but we should have some. Which is incredibly true. There was a lot of very cut up people at the end of that season. But yeah, she gets you everything.
Excellent. I am removing all but 26 gold from my pouch. 26 crowns, I should say. I could probably get 200 back if I sold the horse. Because I took 200 out for what she left behind.
The 2 people outside see the old kind of scraggly horse that Runa's been riding just kind of like sneeze. Both of you roll me dodge. Uh-huh. That's you 2, Stabby.
Oh.
We're trying to not get sneezed on.
Dodge. Where's that? I swear I'm not blind.
It's below
I might be
brawling in
blind.
the reflexes section. It's
Thank
the second
you.
thing in the reflexes.
Ah, there it is.
Ooh, cool. I'm gonna add 7 to this.
What?
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Don't tell me.
I mean, I'm fine.
Yeah, let's get used to it. Yeah, the horse sneezes a little bit on Hazel.
Just see Hazel's face like fucking get a few folds as he like just hard grimaces at the horse knot that is now on his fineries.
Sorry, someone was talking about me. Weird.
Just
Probably good things. Like you see, it's got like a whinny.
okay. I was about to say if he actually couldn't hear the horse or not.
Welcome to it. Welcome to Dr. Doolittle. Dr. Doolittle to the ER. Dr. Doolittle to the ER. Yeah. But no, you get everything you need, and she's like, "Thank you for your business, and if you need anything else, just let me know."
Thank you.
But if you'll excuse me, I need to check on my patient.
Patient?
Yeah, there was someone sleeping on a cot in the one of the corners when you came in.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that part of the description.
You're good.
Did they look like just a normal person who's like sick or injured, or do they look weird?
No, you see like an elderly person who's like a little bit pale, but you can tell it's just like a high fever or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will wait just a couple of minutes just in case she decides to ask for help, but if she doesn't, then I will go.
No. Yeah, highly competent. If you're waiting a few minutes, roll me an awareness check.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see.
27.
Fucking
I am
Christ.
a druid.
Since you can like pause at the door and kind of do that, like lean back, look over your shoulder, think like, what am I seeing? With a 27, you do see her mutter a few words underneath her breath, as she casts a spell.
Ah, okay. So she is very competent. Then I will move along. I am not going to interfere in another caster's business.
Wow. You hear that?
Wait, that's an option?
Damn, what the fuck? We've been missing out.
Messing out on not fucking with other people's steam. All right. But yeah, you guys exit. You see Rennen with a what is a smile to a witcher, but a grimace to everyone else. And a apologetic looking horse and Hazel looking distraught.
He's like actively, he's like got like a very fine handkerchief out and is like actively trying to scrub out some of the stains on his fucking jacket.
What's wrong?
Your horse sneezed on me.
It was funny.
It was not. How dare you laugh at that?
These planes are dry, boss. I apologize.
She apologizes.
I'm sorry, what?
Said she's sorry.
He looks between the horse and then back to Runa and then back to the horse.
Runa looks nonplussed.
She
This one's
really
a little
said
slow
that.
on the uptake, huh?
A little,
all I can hear
yes.
is whinnying. Is this like a magic thing?
It's like a druid thing.
Fascinating.
Should I look
Can
at
I-
as an apology?
She will look over at her horse. He is a little slow on the uptake.
So is that the sort of thing that anybody could learn out of curiosity?
If anyone was a druid.
Ah.
Crowmother says
in
that
any
it
case-
helps that Crowmother says that it helps that I'm and she'll gesture kind of casually like she's reaching up into her hood to tuck her hair behind her ears. Basically implying it helps that I'm also part elf.
Oh. Ah, I see. Yes, that would do it. Well, in any case, apology accepted. He just kind of nods very sagely.
Her name is Sokare.
Ah, so care.
And she will look over at the horse. Speaking of, we've got a bit of a journey. You're welcome to come with, but I think it might be a little rough at times. If you would prefer, I could see if a farmer here would like to take you on.
I could always catch up if you tell me where you're going.
Hey, Rock.
Oh. Yeah, I rode underneath the... Yeah, I had a knight on my back in those days. Yeah, I know the way. Yeah.
Okay. She says she wants to come.
I'll be a day or
Excellent.
two behind. There's good apples around here. Good
But
stuff.
She's going to follow rather than actually try and keep up.
I'm gonna
He
find those actually. She see
kinda
us walking off.
he kind of scrunches his face at that. Do we want them trailing behind? Actually, with the you know what?
If you're being
tracking us?
actively hunted, I don't think they're going to stop to deal with a horse. And she's more likely to go overland, so...
Well, fair enough. All right then. Were all of the supplies that we needed gathered up? Where's Vellis, actually?
He's coming,
Crush. Okay.
I assume. out of
Vellis
character.
has completed that shopping and has some elsewhere to do.
Ah, right. Sorry.
Where you going, Vellis?
I need a couple of items. And I'll actually ask Hazel, before I go for this bow, long or short? I'm thinking short.
I was actually thinking long, but what's your reasoning for short?
Oh, just your stature. My other question is, do you have armor?
Well, I'm actually wearing armor right now.
Excellent. And then he heads off into town to purchase a short bow, some basic armor for himself, and given that we may be going up against fire-breathing monsters, a metal shield.
Oh, could I catch him as he's going to walk by?
I don't think he
Sure.
will ever turn away your company, and it's not like you can miss him walking around.
It's not like she. I was saying she's not going to follow. She was going to try and stop him before he leaves.
Okay.
I'm used to dealing with farmers and places like this, and she will gesture at the shop that we just came out of. But I need spirits. And she will hold up a crown. Could you get me some?
You mean of the alcoholic variety, not the apparitional?
Aye, the alcoholic variety.
Absolutely.
It doesn't
Stronger
have to be
and purer is better.
pure is better. Quality is, and she'll kind of shrug. It doesn't particularly matter. It's for casting anyway.
Precisely. I didn't think you were going to be drinking it. So perhaps I'll get some of that too.
You should. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. My pleasure, always. And Vellis heads off to now get also booze.
Yeah, you find everything easy enough.
Cool.
The armor isn't.
I'm looking for light armor like leather or heavy cloth. Because I'm pretty sure that's all I can wear.
You will find heavy cloth armor. The metal shield isn't in great condition. It's from a battle from a long time ago. The blacksmith here is very much buys scrap from people passing by and kind of like repairs it a little bit. So it's there. It'll
if all goes as planned, I'll only need it a couple of times.
And that's I was going to say it'll only take like 3 or 4 really heavy hits before it starts to go. But it'll do.
That's 3 more than my body. So yeah.
How tall is Vellis?
Vellis is quite large. He's like 6'2".
All right. How wide is Vellis?
Well, 6'2", extrapolating from that picture, pretty wide.
Yeah. So the blacksmith, a little bit younger than you, kind of like gives you an up and down. I don't want to be rude, sir, but kind of like looks at the shield, looks at you. I think I might want to make a few quick edits to make sure it does the job.
Fair enough.
Right. Give me a couple minutes to strap something on here and we'll get it going. And you see him kind of like take some tempered blackened wood, like stone black, a stone fire blackened to like make it harder and also harder to like burn or pierce, and kind of like take leather straps and like metal buckles to like just make it fit your size behind the wooden one. So you're looking at like it would be a tower shield for most men, but it fits you pretty nicely. Yeah. It is a good sized coffin shield that'll go from your chin to just below your knee.
Excellent.
But yeah, you find everything else.
All right, woven trousers, gambeson, bow, arrows. Do we want to run them? I've got the gold costs here from the book, if you'd like.
Yeah, you're good. Just follow those. That's fine.
Okay.
For the armor, take off like like 10 crowns. It's not the greatest, and they're not going to charge you full price.
Okay. Can I haggle them down too? Because haggling.
Do you need to?
Right now I'm digging into the valuables in my cart to trade as opposed to my actual coin purse. So I would like to.
Go ahead.
Charisma still or persuasion?
We'll go
Or-
persuasion. Do you?
I'm going to put more points in this. It's
Hey, check
21.
something. Oh, why don't? Why don't you have anything in the actual like broker skill? Because that's the one I thought you'd be rolling by now.
Oh yeah, find lower prices for items.
It's like you keep
I
on
went with
talking about
well connected so I can increase my reputation in towns and like have NPCs be favorable towards me.
I see. I would definitely toss some stuff like that because we are going to be moving along to a bigger city.
For sure.
But it does make sense because you were going to be in Bannockburn for a while. I get it. Yeah, you knock some more gold off there. We'll haggle that out later. But yeah, it's
Okay.
cheaper.
Cool. And then I trade them some of the stuff from my cart, and I've got a shield, some basic armor, and pass the bow off to Hazel when I see him.
Cool. Appreciate it.
Rennen, are you going to do anything?
No, because technically I could go in to see Kana and ask to see if she just has plain specter oil.
You could attempt it, yeah.
It's also not the smartest thing to do, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I didn't tell you.
I think
Connor was in
Rennen
there.
is smart enough.
Well, you don't know she's in there, so.
That's true. No, he knows he's useless with people. He's just going to kind of stay put for now.
All right. Thus ends the shopping. All right, you guys are good to go. You guys all gather up again. At the carriage, Serana is there on her horse, looking nervous. But Glimmer lands back on your shoulder.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
where's Glimmer?
On your shoulder.
Oh, good. I will give him a stroke and feed him a pea.
That's the good stuff. Makes it all worth it.
I love my fucking animals. I'm always playing animals for everybody else. It's nice to have someone play one for me.
Yeah. What's the plan, fam?
Onward to High Rock.
Onward to High Rock.
All right.
Once we are on the road, I'm going to turn to the others. All right. Fit me in.
Where do you want to start?
She just sort of stares at you. I know she tangled with a hag, and it didn't take all the way, and now she's stuck somewhere in between.
Yes, she was taken by a hag. I killed the hag before she could turn her into a hag.
Well, the news is she's not going to become one herself. The bad news is that she's not exactly not a hag.
Sort of half hag.
I don't know. It's sort of like if you went through your Witcher training and you took a mutagen You took your first mutagen, but you didn't finish the whole trial. You just got stuck somewhere in between.
Ended up with that with the eyes, but kept the emotion.
Something like that, perhaps. I don't know.
Maybe a mage can help. I think mages were rumored to have helped make the first Witchers.
If there were a way to help with magic, I'd know.
And this is a time where Rennen just stares back at you.
I am something of an expert on hags. I also have extensive knowledge of both druid and mage magic.
Okay.
As far as I am aware, with my extensive studies, there's no fixing it.
But at the very least, it won't progress any further.
It will not.
No, but someone with more social skill than me should probably break the news to her that she's going to be stuck like this.
I already have. I have also told her that I will do what I can to try and see if I can find a way to fix it. No one's done it before doesn't mean it's not necessarily that it's necessarily not entirely not possible. It just means as far as I know there's no way yet.
I understand.
What can you tell me about these creatures exactly?
Hags.
Aye.
I imagine that Runa can launch into a lengthy thing about hags, but we've only got a few minutes left of session, so we probably don't want to do that right now.
EP, we have another hour.
Oh, right. I'm sorry, I forgot we play until midnight. Sorry, every other game I'm in right now.
Oh my god, are you gonna share about our favorite monsters? Let's talk more about the forest shark.
Oh my god.
Do I have permission to peruse the entry on Grave Hags to give some information? Given that I rolled a 31.
Yeah, pop off.
Well,
I will say, this is for the audience, everyone, the information about hags that you can find just around the internet is not as detailed, and a lot of it is fan-made. Be warned, we're kind of just doing our own thing here, but go ahead. This is out of the book.
They're fully sentient necrophages. They don't have anything to do with mages. They have magic, but they're a completely different race. They are almost exclusively female. As far as I'm aware, there's never been a male hag. They tend to steal little girls, but sometimes they steal older women too. Obviously, they look to build covens with other hags. That's why they steal them. What else? One of their primary weapons is their tongue. It's incredibly long, and it's poisonous, and acts like a whip that's barbed. They have command of undead creatures, and they can see in the dark. And they build circles of skulls. And if they are close to it, they get considerably stronger at the things they want to do.
Right.
In theory, because they're sentient, they can be bargained with, but it's bit of a toss.
I feel like that'd be foolish.
For you, yes.
Wait, what do you mean by that? Foolish for him or us?
For him. You might be able to manage it. You're personable. But they are incredibly stubborn and can sometimes fly off the handle. So I would take someone who is capable of defending you if you ever want to try.
Hostile negotiation, then.
Yes, and if you can
Or my
avoid it,
favourite
never,
sort.
ever, ever fight them in their own home.
On account of the Ring of Skulls.
Yes.
Because they're very powerful with it, yes.
Fair enough.
Did you know that they tend to appear female, but some of them actually aren't technically fully female?
Yes.
She was talking to Vellis, not you.
Fascinating.
I didn't know what they were before right now, so I can't say that I knew that fact, no.
Some of them are hermaphroditic.
That is interesting.
Yes.
I think there's a biological reason, or is it just sort of because things are things?
I think it's because some people who start out, some people who end up getting turned into them start out as men.
Oh.
That would be
That's a theory.
That's
I haven't actually
an
seen
interesting
evidence.
theory. I should wonder if you say the hags make new hags.
They do. Typically, they steal children, girls specifically. But I imagine that they'll make do with a male.
Right. And supposing a hag steals a young woman as used to be a man, and then they're surprised halfway through the process.
I imagine it would have the same outcome, but might make the process a little more difficult. I'm not sure.
And do they count as cursed beings? Like, could one reverse a curse upon a hag and turn it back into a maid?
No,
No, just changed.
they're necrophages.
Yes. Yes.
That is a good piece of information to have, certainly. What about Barhgests? Do you know anything more about them? Specters, yes. Oh, and here, hands in the moon dust bomb.
I have a question for the four of you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you just having this conversation?
Yeah, no, I assumed we were not having this directly in front of Serana.
She was on
You
her
didn't say
horse.
that.
Well, she was on her horse, and we're in the cart.
Mm-hmm.
One would assume
cart.
One would assume that she's not that close. She's on a horse.
Yes, I was asking how loud you're being.
Not terribly.
Okay.
Yeah, trying to keep it down for now.
Okay.
Argus or specters?
And that makes them
Intangible at times. And they can regenerate.
all right.
GM, could I roll to see what I know about Barhgests?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Permission for me to look into what it actually says in the book.
No.
22. Not a crit.
Gotcha. Yeah, you know exactly the information I gave you before. They are created similar man of any curse, by the concentration of ill will, no connection to the wild hunt. Some of them are direct in their pursuit of a single entity. Some are created as a side effect of a curse. They usually fight in packs, and they spit green fire, which makes them especially dangerous. They are like, by themselves, they are not a difficult entity to fight, but they fight in packs, which makes them far more dangerous. Rennen, you would also know that.
I regurgitate that information about the packs.
Right.
But fire I can deal with.
Lifts the shield, and I had a solution for that as well. Best case, we fight them by water during the day. And if we can...
would be so lucky.
Well, can we figure out how far away they are?
I'm gonna look to our druid here.
Well, there is a way to figure out how far away they are, and Hazel knows what it is.
Just ask the guy who knows.
OT. Sorry. Just let the person I'm talking about respond. I'm sorry, but like it's kind of like. But you're right. But BP, I know you're looking, so go do your thing.
I'm looking. I don't think that there's anything I could do to figure out how far away they are. I don't even know where they started.
Right. But yeah, Hazel, you have an opportunity if you wish to take it. They make a good point.
I'm assuming you're referring to calling the specter.
Is that Hazel's voice?
No, I'm asking you out above table.
Yeah, it's exactly what OT said. Like, you do know how you could find out.
In theory, I could try to figure out where they are in the moment. But I'd have to go to sleep.
Dream magic, really?
Yes.
Well, that might be preferable, honestly, because the only other option would be to call upon the specter, and I would very much prefer not to do that.
That would be very unwise.
Agreed.
You know, there's a good chance he's going to be around no matter what you do, and your rudeness just makes it less likely he helps you and more likely he hurts.
Is it really rudeness if I've said no politely multiple times before, and yet I keep being insisted upon?
I think asking the specter is a bad idea. I just want that to be said.
Yes. Well, your opinions on monsters are well noted, Master Rennen.
Well, why don't we get another opinion? Runa, what do you think?
Can I make a roll to see what I know about specters?
On my honor, we should wake you if anything occurs.
So I'm not going to make you roll for know about specters, because from what you understand about this thing, they're using the term specter wrong.
Oh. Right, because I did checks about all this stuff before. Sorry, it's been 2 weeks. And good. I was very high for one of those weeks. No,
you're good. For all, they keep on using the term specter because it kind of shows up, and Rennen did say that, like, he used the Jordan, I think it was, and the specter walked through it, and then, like, he could see it. But it also just reveals things that are invisible in the moment. It's not just for seeing spirits.
Yeah.
And you were able to see it because he did the little fate thing and saw it, like, hanging over Hazel's shoulder. So he was able to see it because it was attached to his fate string, right? But nothing about it says specter to you. They're using the term to that's what they're just calling it, right? And it does fuck with visions and illusions in weird ways, but yeah, sorry, just like to clear that up. It's not they haven't confirmed whether or not it's a specter or not. Like no one's thrown like a fucking moon dust bomb at it to see what happens.
In fact, it seems to be a little closer to a fae.
Maybe a dark elf of sorts.
And
If a dark elf is a real thing.
Well, it's certainly not a specter. So I could understand using the stand-in term if you don't know what it actually is.
Yeah.
It
Right.
muddles with fate. You know that.
What
I had a
beings do you
feeling.
know of that can do that, though?
Well, I can.
So, just about anyone with chaos magic.
No,
Or-
not necessarily. What I can do is something specifically taught to druids.
Oh.
Certain druids. Speaking of, before I potentially try and go to sleep in this cart, I can help all of you. Give you an ability to help yourselves in a moment of need by making you a little bit more lucky.
Well, that sounds quite helpful.
I think we all need all the luck we can get, honestly.
So we'll start with you. She will look around. Is there like, I don't know, a bowl or a pan or something in here?
Well, it
There's
is
a
a
wok.
kitchen. Yeah.
Sorry, T.
No, you're right.
She will grab, I don't know, like a what do you call it? Like a shallow wooden bowl. And set it down and look at Hazel. Give me your hand.
Sure. And he'll kind of lift his scarred hand up to her.
She will take his hand and have it so that it is facing. It's like on its side, you know, so that the palm isn't necessarily. Is it facing down? It's facing to like the right. And she will grab his wrist, and in one movement, will grab that bone knife off of her belt and slice his palm open.
Okay.
And you will watch as those kind of already kind of like vivid blue eyes get brighter as she lets the blood drip into the bowl and murmurs while she'll put the knife kind of down on her leg, reach into one of her pouches and pull out what look like bits of rock that are carved with runes, and she will toss them into the bowl with the blood to look into the future, to manipulate his future. And I'm going to roll blood and bones. Well, I think it worked. That's a 31.
Damn.
So what's your current will?
Current will is...
Or, I mean, I guess it's just your will. Your will is a 12?
I've just, honestly just roll with it. Yes, it's some weird
10.
fuckery with it.
It's 10. We've said it before. It's 10. I don't know what's up with the sheet, but it's 10.
Okay, that's fine. That just makes the DC 20. Yeah, I pass. So until the next sunrise, you have the option to add a +4 to any one roll.
Okay, I'll note that down.
You will watch as she is kind of whispering and murmuring. There will be this some of that blood that's in the bowl will coalesce around one of the rune stones and like fill in the etching and like harden, so it's almost like a sheen. And she will pick it up and she will hold it out to you. Keep this on you, and in the moment that you most need it, it'll work. And then I need it back. I'll need it back after sunrise.
Of course. And he'll take it and pocket it for now.
She will look at the others. Does anyone else want to try?
Vellis extends his hand.
Excellent. She'll take a moment to clean out the bowl and repeat the process for Vellis.
Go ahead and roll.
What's your will? I mean, I'm pretty sure that passes because
9.
Yeah, it's gonna. You literally have to get under a 20 to fail it, or like under an 18 to fail these.
Gotcha.
Sure.
Gotcha. Well, then you also get a +4 and a rune stone.
Right on.
She will look at Rennen. What about you, Witcher?
Rennen is going to give her one of his own daggers and then hold out his hand.
She will shake her head. That's not how this works.
Does it have to be one of yours?
Yes.
He'll pocket his back and then extend his hand out.
And she will do it. It's like an anthem. Like this is like her anthem.
Yeah,
it's a ritual. It's a ritual item.
Yeah.
So. And another 27. Weird. Okay. Yeah. Everybody gets a +4 to one roll before the next sunrise. And then I can only do it once per session. So.
Cool.
I do feel suspiciously lucky right about now.
That's because it worked. The stones wouldn't have taken your blood if it didn't. In fact, you'd have felt... I don't know. Like I couldn't touch your fate for about a week if it didn't work.
Interesting.
All right. I'll sleep, I suppose, or try. Shouldn't be hard, given that I was up before the dawn. Well, no, never mind. She was not up. Yeah, no, she was riding to try and catch up to them. She was definitely up before the dawn. That makes sense. Sorry, for a minute there, I forgot how time worked. Forgot that
Time
she'd
is an
been on the road
illusion.
for 4 days.
Mm-hmm. To sleep not in a saddle. Congratulations.
Grizz, I would like to use a neuromancy.
Mm-hmm.
So it says it requires a ritual casting check to witness events that have occurred previously and a more difficult DC to witness events that are occurring at the moment. And she is trying to look into where the Barhgests are now.
Do you have to know who the target is?
It doesn't say. I'll just put it
Can
in
you
the
post
chat.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I promise that's all there is in the book about it. I do the whole description.
No, you're good. It's just it's a little weird.
It is also something that is like scrying and whatever, which may mean that this could be something that if someone is trying to fuck with them might make it harder. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's part of it's like DC 18.
Yeah,
What?
so it's 15 for things that happened in the past and 18 for things that are happening currently.
Right. Which depending on when you're doing this in a campaign is like breathing. It's like,
Yeah.
Okay. All right. How do they make a game this difficult to live in, but like the difficulty to like just do things is so low later on? It's like, what? Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Okay. Ritual crafting.
You would have to like literally botch. Yeah, that's no, like you'd have to botch to not make an 18 almost. You have a plus 16. Roll a 2 and make it, like, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry I made a character who was competent.
Could you do that? I was doing so well.
I don't know.
That's a thing you can do.
Have me try to roll pick lock later, and trust me, it'll be hilarious.
Yeah. All right. So you go to sleep.
And it's like I would like to add in the flavor that it is like a death-like sleep. Like she lays down in the middle of the cart, takes a few deep breaths, and then is just gone. Eerily still, with her bird perched on her chest.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good. So your vision takes you to a group of low hills that are covered in old dead grass. And as you're going through, it's kind of like the eye view of a crow, if anything like that, as you're going over the land. And as you go up a little bit higher, you see that you are in a vast part of a plain where everything died a long time ago. Old dead tree groups, all of the brush and all whatever green foliage is like dead and rotting. The ground, the dirt itself is like this pale brown and dark brown, kind of splotchy. Clearly nothing wants to grow here. And as the camera kind of tilts a bit, you can see the distinct forms of the Kestrel Mountains very close by. You can see there's tall mountain peaks that separate Cadwin from the other kingdoms to the west. And as you're going, you can see in the distance, as you're kind of flying closer to them, like 12 to 13 dots of a sickly green that are rapidly approaching. They're moving swiftly between tree and tree, leaping over fallen logs, splashing through puddles. And as you get closer, you can see a river in front of them, and you realize this is a river at the base of the mountains. And those same forms howl and they're barking as they just speed across the water. And as you get closer, you can see these massive hulking forms of these massive gray hounds. Their faces are skeletal, but their eyes are somehow covered in like a black skin, but still glowing with a sickly green. Their maws are just long and elongated, almost exaggerated as their fangs are going down. And there's this sickly green fire just kind of emanating them, going back and forth as they're going through everything as their long, like lithe forms. Or these are dogs that are like about almost a third of the size of just like a horse. They're fucking massive as they're going across the lake. And you can see in the area behind them that they're. Why did you roll that?
I was rolling for duration just to make sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. And you can see behind them that same dead zone of area that's just nothing will grow here again. Kind of goes up the Kestrel Mountains and off into the distance where the cloud bank kind of covers the top of the mountains. And as that dead zone ends, you can actually see the timberline where the snow starts. And that same snow is like white, but has like a pale brown dust over it. Wherever these things are, they are very far to the north. But they're moving at a fucking decent clip. You can tell from the time they were told about these things arriving till now that these things have scaled down from the Kestrel Mountains, and they are in the very, very northern plains, and they're moving at a, let's say, about like the speed of the fastest horse you've ever seen. They're moving like a 1.5 times that. They're fucking moving.
Okay.
And that's where they are, and that's what you see.
Do I have a rough estimate of how long it would take them to get to us?
From where you are right now, they don't rest. They don't need to sleep. They're specters. To where you are right now, probably about a week.
Okay.
With your own knowledge of the area and the area that you saw, the map, I'm going to say, I'm just going to type out the name because, my God, that is, I can't pronounce that. Here we go. They just crossed the Gwenlick River to the north.
Okay. It takes, I don't know, about 2 minutes, give or take. And Runa wakes up.
Well, I was going to say, while she's doing that.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You're good. While she's doing that, what are the rest of you doing? As she just goes like deathly white and just goes to sleep.
Vellis, can I get a snack?
Yes. Go on. Walk around.
Yeah, and then Rennen's gonna get himself some food because he's hungry.
I think
Saviors of Bannockburn, everybody.
Listen, even the mightiest heroes need snack time.
if Vellis gets the opportunity, he'll chat with Srana. Make sure she's doing okay with the... At least we know what's wrong.
She hasn't spoken to you since your argument. That did happen last session. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
we argued because she wanted to die, and I didn't want her to do that.
Not quite what she said, but yeah, that's fair. Yeah. She nods to you, but keeps writing. She's kind of like on the far back left wheel of your carriage. She hasn't really engaged. Roll me a human perception check. Not that you actually like paying attention. 18. You don't think she's eaten in a few days.
All right.
Gotcha. But yeah, Runa, you wake up.
Okay. Because I think it's funny, Runa's eyes snap open as Rennen is like standing over her, foraging for food. What are you doing?
Sorry, I was actually taking that time to scarf some food down myself.
Rennen, get off of her.
I was just trying to find food.
Amen.
Hungry.
Did you find anything?
Out of game or in game?
She will sit up, kind of stretch a cracker back. My best guess, it'll take them about a week to get to us.
Wow.
Oh, well, that is certainly a relief.
Aye.
They are coming from
Aye.
the north. They do not sleep the way that we do. So they can just keep running.
And sleep is a luxury we do not get to have, at least until we get into the city.
Quite.
The horse has been going hard for several days. Well, most of yesterday.
How far
I
are
think-
we from the city?
If I recall, it's about 3 or 4 days.
You got about 3 days, yeah.
Then we have time to get there.
Also, it's important that everybody eats, so you're taking a break for that.
No, that being said, how do we want to handle the Barhgests once we reach the city itself? Assuming, of course, that we actually do manage to beat them to the city in time.
I've been thinking on that. They don't necessarily have to fight the guards to get through there.
Is that a fact?
Yes. They don't have to fight the guards. They don't have to do anything. All they have to do is arrive at us. They're specters. They don't need to be visible until they have to be.
Hmm. I'm going to guess that means that whatever high walls the city has to offer won't exactly do much good against them.
It won't do anything.
It's also
shit.
worth being aware. My kind are not typically welcome in cities.
Neither are mine.
Well, I'm a noble bastard, so I suppose that makes us all a fair amount of misfits here.
Except Vellis.
I mean,
Yes,
he's
I'm completely normal.
the size of a fucking barge. Honestly, I think if
I
anybody
beg your
takes a...
pardon.
I mean, it's true, you're incredibly wide.
I shall not take opinions on my stature from a twink.
A what?
A twig.
You know, the
Exceptionally
last time
small
I saw
person.
Knucklebone, he said you were getting kind of large.
And for that, ye shall walk.
I said
not
Knucklebone, not
Come
me.
now.
Right, yes. I am quite large. The product of a life well lived. You, however, have referenced a friend of ours. We do not discuss in mixed company.
What is she gonna do? What is he gonna do? They don't know what he does. Only you and I do.
And this conversation isn't making him sound any more shady at all. She'll just sort of chuckle as she'll look over at Vellis. For what it's worth, I think it suits you. You're sturdy.
Thank you. Thank you kindly. And I'm plenty shady, that part is also true.
Well, yes, I thought that went
So
without
is
saying.
So is Knucklebone.
I'm going to tell him that you discussed him in front of people.
Yes, a druid and a fallen noble.
He doesn't like that. His name's for us.
I'm sure he'll be fine with it.
Yes, it's a forgiving community that we're a part of. Real big on
You're
live and
a
let
part
live.
of. Community that you were a part of. One I happened to fall into for a while.
Aye. You know what they say about people who try to leave this little community of ours.
It only happened to me in my 70s, which I'm still in.
Hazel's just quietly munching on peanuts as he's like going back and forth, looking between the two of you.
No one's going to comment on the fact that Rennen's 70 years old.
He's a witcher. No.
You're Witcher.
Nobody cares.
I'm a fucking druid with magic. I am also old. It's fine.
Yeah, you're also old.
Not as old as you, but...
I mean, Rennen still looks like a twink, mind you, for being in his 70s.
You don't look like a twink. You're like 6 feet tall and jacked.
That's true.
Sorry, twunk.
Just compared to me.
Sorry, twunk. What
it is-
meant by
it is
twunk?
worth-
Curiosity, Vellis.
Oh, go ahead.
How exactly did you get so tall?
Me?
Yes.
I was properly fed as I grew up.
Good breeding.
Aye, some of that too.
I see.
It is worth noting that as this has gone on, Runa has kind of shifted around to get comfortable and is now sort of leaning against one of like Vellis's like tree trunk arms.
He's just like kind of briefly looks down at his own stature and looks off to the side.
See, my father, he was a large man, pats his belly. And my mother, she was vastly tall. So
Best
I
of
got the
both.
best of both.
So, genetics.
Ah, I see.
And unlike every other child in the Northern Kingdoms, I didn't go hungry. So that helps.
How lucky of you.
Hazel's
Yes,
starting to look
quite.
more and more like crestfallen.
I'm this way because we had a tough training regimen and food to eat.
Oh, where was that? Tough training.
Well,
It must have
yeah.
been very difficult.
Don't be a dick.
Why would I stop now? Could possibly compel me not to be a dick right now.
Hey, I don't want to be that guy. And like Glimmer like leans over. Like, we came back for them?
Runa will kind of sigh. I know.
I'm certain we could have hired like a farmer or something with like a mean streak, and it would have been a better option.
She kind of chuckles a little bit.
I really just got fucked over on genetics. Hazel just kind of mutters to himself, just kind of staring off.
I'll look over at Hazel. Oh, don't feel so bad. You're quite pretty.
Thank you.
Natural.
It's just, well, everyone else in my family is over 6 foot.
Ah!
His blush returns full force, but it's not that important, honestly.
Right, everyone else in your family, but what about your actual parents?
Yes.
No, your actual parents.
I don't follow?
I assume a scullery maid was involved.
No.
Oh,
Sorry, when I
certainly, of course
said
not.
bastard noble, I meant more so that the majority of my noble family is in prison for the fuckery and nonsense that they got up to.
So it's not that you're a bastard of a noble family so much as your noble family are bastards.
Yes, actually, that's a very apt way of putting it.
And you're worried about Knucklebone being upset with him.
What?
With me?
I think he was upset with you for
Oh.
saying the name.
Upset with me mentioning his name in front of a son of a family of bastards. And again,
Right, because if
Petrified.
he mentions the name to any of his family and then they trade it to the authorities, well, that's our friend in hot water.
Yes, if they were in more southern kingdoms. Not Nilfgaard, obviously.
I have everyone roll me an awareness check.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Hi, I'm a druid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, OT. OT, you sound so frustrated.
No, it's just that nobody else has put more than. I think I am the most skilled at anything in the group with a 7 in human perception.
I can only I have to roll my class skill for human perception. If it makes you feel any better, I have a 0 or a 1 in human perception, I think.
What is human perception?
Empathy.
Insight.
No, I know.
Judging people's emotions.
I'm sorry, I have a 0.
I was trying to make a
Oh, you
joke.
were doing a bit. I see. Yeah, okay.
Guys.
Sorry.
No, you're good. It's like normally I'm all about doing the bit, but like, I perpetuate them usually. So off in the distance, well, first you all smell it, but then as you like smell it, you start to look around, and all of you can see farther up the road a pillar of smoke.
Let out a breath and look at Glimmer. Have a look, please.
Yeah, of course. Be right back. Don't get a pee.
Of course. When you come back.
Yeah. It's good stuff. And he flies off. Do you proceed while he's looking?
That's up to them.
No, I was asking Vellis. Sorry.
I saw your bird fly away.
You did.
So I continue, assuming the bird can't. I don't know what your druid powers are. You haven't explained this to me. So no. I continue to roll.
Okay, cool. I was just like, what does Vellis do knowing nothing? Right.
I mean,
cool.
my assumption is that it's a ways of the distance that the bird can move a lot faster than the cart can. So
no, that all makes sense. I just wanted to know, is the cart going to move? And the answer is yes. As you go forward, it takes a little while before he returns, like enough to go, before a Glimmer flaps his way back and like does like a circle above. And you kind of just hear him like, well, no, God damn it. I keep forgetting how this works. He lands on your shoulder. It's like, I don't know what it is. Nobody's moving.
What do you mean nobody's moving?
I mean, there's a cart tipped over and there's another carriage that's off to the side and there's like 10 people and no one's moving. It's in flames.
Are they standing, laying down? What?
They're all in kinds of different positions. Some are running, some are laying down. Someone looks like they're doing... I didn't get close enough. I was freaked out.
You said that some were running, but you also said that they're not moving.
They're in like they're taking a running motion.
Right, so they're stuck that way.
Yes. Yeah.
Should we look at the others? Well, there's magic fuckery afoot.
Do I get a pee? That was scary.
She will be handing him a pee as she is talking. He says that there's a cart. It is on fire, and there are various people doing, or that look like they were doing various things, and then they all just stopped, and they're stuck in whatever position they were in.
That's odd.
Yes.
I think we should investigate, but that's me looking for trouble.
Well, we're
No, I
headed.
agree completely. You should investigate.
I agree, actually. Especially if this might involve that elven woman that you mentioned, the one that was being chased by the apparitions.
Chased.
I believe she said followed.
Wait.
Chased, followed, either way.
Wait, you saw an elven woman being chased by ghosts?
What?
No.
Ask the DM.
When did
They
that
didn't
happen?
tell Runa about this, so she's just like, "What? Hold on."
No, we've never seen that. We heard it from you.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we heard
Okay,
that from
okay.
you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I was actually trying to remember where I even heard it from.
It was stated in a way that made it sound like you guys had also seen it, and I just wasn't here. I'm sorry. Okay.
I heard it too, and I was just like, maybe I don't know what the game I'm running right now. No, we're good. We're good. We're cool. We're cool. So you continue forward.
Yes.
Trying to be wary of stopping before things get weird, so that the away team can go have a look.
Yeah.
When we get closer, I think. Yeah, I think when we're closer, like within 50 meters, I'd like to use Nature Sight. If that's okay.
Sure, go ahead.
$22. I do know how long it lasts. As long as I spend 1 stamina. So she would not have spent a crazy amount of stamina to do it through the whole day, because that would make her, dead.
Cool. All right. So, you arrive on the scene, and it is more or less as Glimmer described. He was freaked out for good reason as you pull up the cart. I don't know how far back you're pulling up the cart, Vellis.
If she's doing magic eyes, then I'm waiting for her to tell me to stop.
I think I'd have him stop about 50 meters away so we can walk the rest.
All
Okay.
right.
Y'all walking up?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Silence doesn't tell me if you are or not.
Yes.
Vironz.
Yes. Oh. I spaced. I've been spacing out.
Are you going with us?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
Jesus.
All right. So you all go together. Strata stays by the carriage. As you approach, it is kind of like Glimmer described. You see like a really big wagon with like 4 wheels, like packed was packed with just what seems to be just various crates and stuff like that, tipped over on the road. And you see the crates kind of like splattered everywhere. You see vegetables, like bags of grains and stuff like that, just everywhere. There is another like regular carriage just for the people that's kind of like been broken down. The wheels are like torn apart. That's kind of like tilted off to one side because the wheels are broken. And that's kind of also have things spilling out of it. There is a fire. You do see what looks like a few torches that were made up, like kind of like dropped in the space of everything that kind of lit some of the supplies on fire. And in the middle of all of that, you see, as you approach and you get within, you see a man like running towards you, but he's frozen stiff. And as you're approaching, it takes a second to realize what you're looking at because it kind of fades weirdly in the light. But as you approach, you realize like the color of it is exactly like the skin and clothing that he's wearing, but you realize it's made of stone.
Oh.
Well, fuck.
Yes. What? And as you look past him to someone like a few feet away on the ground, like holding an arm out, you see like a young woman also just completely frozen in place, also made out of stone. You look over to the field beside the road, like off in the distance, you see another man, hands to the sky, also frozen. And as you like turn past the wagon on its side, you see 12 different people, all in various states of either running away, on the ground, some guy's on his back reaching towards the sky, like trying to defend himself. All of them are frozen in similar ways. it looks like they're just people, but as you approach, you can see like the fingers are slightly square. There's the actual arms look like they've been carved, but it looks exactly like a person would, but just a slight glitter of slightly like polished stone to all of the pieces that they're wearing. And these are just regular people. You see what seems to be the leader of the merchant party. You see a couple of young adults, maybe a couple of couples. You see some older people traveling through. You don't see any weaponry except for on one individual, a bigger, brawner guy, who has both of his arms outwards, and you could see a shield on the ground and a sword on the other side. You could see like he was trying to hold them, but they're not in his hands anymore. They're on the ground on the side, and you see his face just this like complete shock. Runa, you do not see any monsters in the area.
Is my medallion vibrating?
Oddly, no.
Can I use Witcher training to deduce what might have done this?
Sure.
Or monster lore, maybe?
Go ahead.
Can I use deduction to see if there was a point or a couple of points they were all running from?
There's no singular point that they're all running from. I can tell you that without ruling a deduction check.
Gotcha.
Cool. For both our Witcher and is that a?
It's a crit. It's
Crit.
a 10 and a 1.
I'm getting so annoyed. It's
I
so
know.
useless.
My first thought was
so
like, what the fuck?
It's so useless. It's like I did it. Dink. For you, Runa, there is not a single monster that you are aware of that actually does this. There are legends of individual monsters like basilisks and cockatrices in the world, but you do know that they don't do this. Not like this anyway. Like this is just plain bizarre for what it is. And for you, Rennen, it's clearly not a monster's doing. This is just straight fucked magic. The part that's throwing you off is that this is clearly a powerful magical occurrence. There isn't a single trace of it left. Like they aren't, as you get close to them and inspect them, they're not ringing off magic. They're just stone now.
Runa, I don't understand this. There's no scent or trace of monster, and they aren't giving off lingering magic.
Can I use my Threads of Life invocation to see if I can tell if they're like still alive under the stone? Does that make sense?
Yeah, go ahead.
$26 for 10 minutes. Or for 10 meters. Sorry.
They are no longer alive, which is probably a blessing considering what they look like. While you have that up though, as you're looking around, you see everyone here, but as you kind of like glance over Rennen, you haven't done this yet. And like attached to the base of the back of his neck and just going off and like this long, thick, coiled rope to the sky. Everyone else that you saw dealing with the specter had glowing blue thin strings. His is like a coiling rope of angry yellow threads. Rennen is intricately tied to the fates of hundreds of people. and it's tight, and it's like you're looking at it and you don't want to be distracted with what's going on, but you've never seen anything like this. This isn't like someone like fucking around with fate strings, and you've seen that happen. This is like something he did caused this to happen. Clearly, this wasn't like a curse. This is him going into the tapestry of fate and fucking it.
So Runa, so I'm assuming that comes from Nature Sight and not Threads of Life. Because Threads of Life is specifically like you could tell what things are alive. But Nature Sight is what I used to look at everybody else's threads before. So Runa.
Oh no, this is.
Huh?
To see the life energy binding every target
within the radius of the spell. Yeah. So it's basically it shows it is effectively meant to tell me who is alive and how wounded are they within a certain radius. I was using it to see if the spells that kind of temporarily freezes people, but I also have Nature Sight up, which is what showed me magic before, showed me their thread.
How many can you have up at the same time?
As many as I could pay for.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
And I assume it's only been like 2 turns, so.
No, I'm not worried about that. I was considering the Threads of Life will also allow you to see the fate string. But yeah, that's what you see off of Rennen.
I will drop Threads of Life, so I'm not still paying for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I will turn and look at Rennen hard, and then kind of like circle him for a second so that I can look at the back of his neck, and then up into the sky and just make a low whistle noise that BP can't make. Well, you fucked with something massive.
Oi, are we in danger?
As far as I can tell, no, not at the moment.
Right. And Vellis starts looting the everything.
Gotcha. Understood.
I'm gonna drop Nature Sight so that I'm not burning any more stamina. I'm getting a little eepy.
Runa is best not discussed. I do not wish to have an argument.
You should know that you have hundreds of fate threads coming off of the back of your neck.
I'm more aware than you realize.
I doubt that.
In the meantime, Hazel is mostly just gonna patrol around, see if there's any other signs of life, people hiding literally anywhere. He kind of doubts it, but best to be safe than sorry.
Roll me an awareness check.
Will do. $17.
With a 17, you do not see any signs of life in the immediate area. No.
How soon do you reckon this all happened, or how far back in time? Judging by the state of things.
Certainly not terribly long. The food's still, the food that's around the cart is still fresh, and that fire is still burning. Can I make a wilderness survival check to look for tracks? See if maybe a person did this and left.
Go ahead.
I also make the same roll.
Go ahead.
It's a 29.
13.
There are no tracks leaving the site. Straight up. With a 29, you are dead certain of it.
You mentioned that the petrification, the statues themselves, have like a distinct, almost hand-carved style, yeah?
No, well, they look like they were polished, like actual stone, and that's the only reason you can tell that they are made of stone without touching them.
Okay. Do either of you know whether or not petrification usually leaves bodies like this polished?
Had to be honest, I don't know of any creature that can actually do this.
He'll slowly look over to Rennen. And your opinion on the matter?
I don't know what could have done this. I have ideas, but I don't know if they're correct.
Well, the real question I have for the four of you is, how long do you plan on staying here?
Well, at least in Hazel's case, he wants to look over at least call it just 3 of the statues, kind of examine them, see if he can at least tell to some degree if this polished look if it exists intentionally, as if someone had physically polished these statues, or if it just seems to have turned out this way.
Sure. How do you go about doing that?
Well, I imagine he's seen a fair amount of statues in his lifetime. I think he's mainly going to use human perception just to see if he can, like, see scratches in the polishing, anything that would indicate that someone physically interacted with the statues to get them to this state.
I have a question. Do you touch any of them while you're doing that?
Yeah, I imagine he would.
All right. The very first one you touch shatters like glass and crumbles to the ground, as if it was hollow.
What in the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Are they actually hollow, or do they just appear to be like very fragile?
It was like it was hollow. It's like it was like you were touching an outer shell of a person that collapsed to the ground.
This is highly unusual. It's like they're eggshells or something.
Very odd indeed. Did everything they were wearing also turn to stone?
Mm-hmm.
Like coin purses?
Yes. Other have gone, man.
Alright, then I'm just stealing the goods from the cart.
Sure. It's very much a very basic traveling farming merchant's cart. Just basic grains and vegetables and stuff like that. Root vegetables, some carrots and stuff like that. A couple of tomatoes.
Given how fragile the stone material is, what does it actually feel like if he like picks up a chunk and just kind of like rolls it around between his fingers, just kind of feeling it break apart? Does it actually feel like stone?
As you turn it around and kind of give it a look over, and as it glints in the light, as you're looking into it, there's a distinct yellow eye staring back at you.
What the fuck? He drops it immediately.
And that's what will end tonight's session.